All right, guys, the nation calls, and we shall answer. Welcome to the stream, guys. Today we're going to be going into a new campaign, which is going to be a stream campaign. So the Marcus Wolfhard campaign I'm doing is going to be a locally recorded campaign, and this bad boy is going to be a stream-only campaign. So we're going to be going in with the new Empire. Karl Franz coming at you guys with some new content. So we do, of course, have the Imperial Authority, some of the Elector count system, all kinds of good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and check the quality, make sure it's actually recording what I want it to record. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. So I know a couple of folks in chat wanted to actually see Balthazar's start location. So if you go here, you can see he starts in Solent here, which is by the Winter's Teeth Pass, just a little bit to the south of my starting location. But we're going to be doing Karl Franz because I feel like that's like the most righteous way to kind of explore this new update. So Imperial Authority. Develop authority within the Empire by engaging in internal politics and quelling problems to enforce confederation, vassalage, or war. Very intense stuff, guys. The nation does call. I am hyped. And I haven't played a Karl Franz campaign or kind of a very old school vanilla campaign of the Empire since I think the game came out. So I actually forgot like a lot about what to do and where to go first. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. We're going to be having fun. This guy looks like a nerdier Jim Halpert. That's really good. I like that quite a bit. That's funny, man. Summon the Elector count. Secure the fealty of the Empire's lords to govern or take over by force, assigning new, more loyal Elector counts. Interesting stuff. Well-rounded unit roster with a wide variety of magical lores, etc., etc. That's the very typical Empire stuff. Yeah, Karl Franz is an absolute boss. He's probably one of my favorite characters. And as a matter of fact, I've been so hyped up from this DLC that I think when I do eventually give in to play Age of Sigmar, I'm just going to bring an Empire army. Like, you know, it's going to be the free guild peoples, but I'm still going to call it an Empire army, call the characters Karl Franz. It's going to be great. So the Empire, diplomatic relations with other Empire provinces, which is going to make confederating and all that good stuff a little bit easier. Lord recruit rank +2, campaign movement. I mean, he starts with some really good abilities, obviously. 15% upkeep for Reichsguard and Greatswords, which is also very good. I mean, having those upkeep qualifiers for your endgame units is very, very solid. So we're going to have Greatswords, cav, and you know, cannons and guns and things like that. And +8 leadership for the Lord's army. There's a lot of glare on me. Hang on a sec. I might have a solution to the glare. Yeah, because I had somebody else tell me that earlier too. I have like this like light that kind of like lights things up a little bit, but all right, guys, it's go time. The nation calls. We're probably not going to watch the intro cinematic since you guys have probably all seen it a million times because, yeah, so we're going to do it to it. So thank you guys for joining. Here we go. The nation calls, and let us go ahead and explore this glorious new system. The newly crowned emperor returned from a tour of Reichland to find his capital Altdorf besieged by spider-riding greenskins. Having seen off the goblin threat, Franz arrives in his court to find the politicking of the empire already at its height. Mindenheim grumbles, and to the south, secessionist rebellion is in full flow. Franz must tread carefully. A wrong move now could split the empire asunder before his rule even truly begins. Or has truly begun. Again, you guys get the picture. The shining of 1,000 suns. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. And plus we get to use the new units as well. So there's going to be new units for, we have the archers and the huntsmen and all that good stuff if we want. Maybe we'll mix in a couple wagons. We'll find out. I know it's not the same, but, you can't win them all. Yeah, that's true. I'm very excited to see this. There actually is a greenskin threat up to the north. So we're going to be trying to take those bad boys down. We'll find out. We're summoning the Elector counts. Yes, it's happening. Perhaps in this, I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get there. So you guys have seen this? How they play. So you can see there's a whole new tooltip here. So the empire is known for its elector count and internal politics that leave it in a permanent state of unrest and constant war. However, increasing your prestige, which is something you see up here at the top, it's very similar to the High Elves kind of effect for using political machinations and whatnot, right? So ultimately bring your imperial authority and will bring stability. So this is the Imperial Authority meter, and you can see we gain it by reinstating elector counts, political events, missions, prevented civil war, empire settlements returned. And we lose it by, obviously fighting and certain political events and confederation. So there's a bunch of other variables for this that we have to kind of balance out, and there are consequences, right? So here we get growth, we get tax rates if our rule is absolute. And currently we're at the stagnant, so we are going to be taking a growth penalty in our provinces, but we just have to kind of grow this back up, which shouldn't, I believe we're going to get it pretty quick by taking out some of the rebels here in the south. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple system. Acquire prestige through noble actions such as expansion, victory in battle, and constructing grand buildings, and then use it to deal with incidents and solve dilemmas from which your authority will grow, increasing fealty among the elector counts. Additionally, the prestige can also be spent on electoral machinations, which enable you to manipulate diplomatic relations within the empire. So again, very, very much the same as the High Elves in that respect. Elector counts. Each state of the empire is governed by an elector count. Securing their fealty is key to unifying the empire through confederation. Some, though, will not be easily convinced and will require much more persuasion through aid or military force. And again, I just woke up, so my apologies, guys. Reading's a little bit hard, but the brain's still turning on. Once a state's capital is under your control, you may keep the residing elector count or elect a new one. Each provide a host of new benefits, such as granting a specific rune fang and a unique unit. Oh, that's cool. That's very neat. I like it. It's going to be fun. Learn more about the empire here? Well, we shall learn ourselves. So we have a first mission, obviously, to go take out the Secessionist here, and you can see it actually gives us prestige. So it's going to start working towards our initial goal here, which is quite cool. Now, this is what you guys have been waiting for, the glorious elector count system here. So let's go ahead and do it to it. The elector counts shall be summoned. So Karl Franz, obviously the elector count of Reichland here. You can see we're in the Imperial province, and you can see all the different characters, and you can see the rewards they give. So for example, Toddy up north, he gives us the Swords of Ulrich, which is a swordsman ROR basically. You can see the stats, they're frenzied and just have a better stat line. And he also gives us the Leg Biter, which gives, a multitude of stats. So each of these guys does come with a rune fang, and you can see all the different ones up here. We do, of course, have the, who's this guy? We have the Wasteland. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Poor Emil has to be the elector count of the Wasteland here. Which is a little bit unfortunate. And they all bring their own stuff. So we get the Bordermen here, which is Outriders with grenade launchers. Down here, we have Eben von Leibwitz. And it looks like he has the Emperor's Wrath steam tank. So we're probably going to want to work our way down in this direction, get that sweet steam tank. Balthazar Gelt, of course, the Elector count of Solent now, I think. And he has the Golden Order. And he's actually pretty loyal to us already. So you can also see there's a fealty meter, which basically shows like how much they like us. Are they going to be trolls? Toddy's a little bit more difficult. He's got the eye patch and mustache. And yeah, he's a little grumpy, for sure. Manfred is an elector count as well, but it looks like he's locked, obviously, because we can't have him. But he does give us the Knights of More, which are the ROR Empire Knights, which is pretty cool. I always thought they would be Knights of the Blazing Sun ROR, but I guess I'm a bit of a noob in that respect. Knights of the Everlasting Light up here are Empire Knights as well, and Ostermark. So basically, you guys can see we have all these elector counts, and we can kick them or revoke their title at a certain point, but right now we can't. You can see their fealty. So we're going to try and increase the fealty up to the maximum, confederate, just like you do in your regular Empire campaign. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. And once you do get to a certain threshold, I believe, you're able to summon them and like call them to war and different things like that. So that's kind of the main system. We have Electoral Machinations as well. So the fealty is a mechanic we have up here, or the prestige, but you can send the prestige to basically improve relations. So I can grab any two of these characters and make them either want to fight each other or make them become allies, which is, you know, kind of funny. So if there's like an Elector account who's acting up a little bit, you know, he's being a little bit ornery, right? You can send in the boys to come in with the steel chairs and yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. So there you go, guys. That's kind of the brief overview. But basically, we're going to be, you know, doing the typical stuff, you know, conquering the rebellion here. Another new thing is there are forts up in the hills, which make it a little bit tougher for the Greenskins and some of these other factions to kind of infiltrate the Empire mainland. However, the issue being still is that a lot of the enemies we fight do have underway stances, so they can just go under the forts. So it's not the best situation, but it's certainly better than not having it. So again, we're going to be starting in our main province. We're going to be securing here, trying to get diplomatic relations going with all our nearby neighbors and trade agreements and all that. And we'll go from there. As far as technology goes, it's very similar to what you guys have seen in Marcus Wolfhard. As a matter of fact, I think it's almost the exact same. You can see here we can send ambassadors. But firstly, we're going to be starting with growth and public order in the tithe rebates. Send forth the steel chairs. Yes, it's coming. So turn 1 here, we have to go deal with the rebels in the south, but in Altdorf, we're going to start our first buildings here. We'll go ahead and upgrade this, which is fine. And we're going to move down here a little bit. And you can see we actually start with our own regiment for now, for being the Elector count of the Reichland. We do have the Karlberg Greatsword, so we can't recruit for 15 turns, but nonetheless, it's very cool that we do have this, and we'll be able to get those bad boys soon. I'm not blocking, I'm just going to make sure that the webcam isn't blocking anything here. All right, perfect. So let us go ahead and move to the south, and we're going to recruit as well. I mean, we could just recruit before we go south, but we're probably just going to get some swordsmen and free company. I think that's going to be pretty useful here. All right, so let's head south. And we'll probably head to, yeah, to fight this guy, obviously. So for now, let's recruit some swordsmen, some free company. And let us go ahead and, oh, that's right. How foolish of me. Let us go ahead and see if we can get trade agreements and all this stuff with Toddy. So Toddy's a grump. He doesn't always take it, but he wants to kind of counter proposal for a non-aggression pact, which is fine. We'll take that for now. Obviously, we want to start, you know, improving our relations. So the first turn here is going to be a lot of diplomatic stuff. All right, let's get those trade agreements going. Hopefully, some of the guys will give me trade agreements. Come on, yes, good. All right, perfect. And who have we? Yeah, we got to get these guys. Let's get you. Non-aggression pact at the very least. They're like, nope, we're going to be difficult. So basically, just going through all these guys, trying to get as many agreements as we can. Man, will you at the very least take a non-aggression pact? There we go. Okay, we'll come back and try and trade with you later, buddy. Ostermark. This guy's got a pretty sweet little beret on there. Accept the offer. Looks like we are doing pretty good here. We'll go to Stirland. Get a non-aggression as well. They're not going to take it, which is fine. I'm used to playing factions that don't like, you know, to have a lot of politicking going on, so it's a little bit different for sure. Get Nordland up here. Oh, we actually have a means of trade agreement for them. Oh, man, nobody's taking my trade agreements. We'll have to come back later. But you know who won't let me down? Who's never going to give me up and who's never going to let me down is Balthasar Gelt. They're not going to take it either, which is fine. We'll go to Aberland. Come on, take it. They don't want it. And come on, Balthasar. You're the hero the people need. All right, he's accepted. I know, we're doing it. Double campaigns. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be trying to hit the content pretty hard over the next couple weeks. So we're recruiting. We've done all the politicking we probably want to do for now. Although, I believe we do have the dwarves to kind of politic with. So let's go ahead and do that a little bit. Empire provinces and Beastmen, Bretonnia. We obviously want to be allies with Bretonnia. Maybe they'll take a trade agreement. Military access is fine. I don't mind that. I rejected it. Let's see if they accept just the trade agreement. Nope. Come on, Lewin. What's going on with you guys? You know who's not going to disappoint us is going to be High King Thorgrim. Oh, wait, we're already friends. Okay, never mind. Carrick Norn here. Non-aggression pacts. Man, people are just not having my business today. Karl's just walking around. I mean, I guess it is the first turn. I should probably get a little bit more of a presence here. Kislev, I like how Kislev just has its own thing going on. So they can have military access too. It's fine. All right. You know, Kislev, the true bros coming in, and the vampires, they can screw off. Do I see a triple campaign? I do not believe so. I do not believe so. Yeah, so we're friends with Kislev for now. And Balthasar, yeah, we'll go back and try and do some treachery there. Have they mixed up Holland and Stirland? I'm not sure. I know there's some new locations because Balthasar Gelt has his own unique starting location down there. So, and a couple different things. So yeah, we'll find out over the course of this campaign. The nation calls, and here we go. How many actions does Franz consent to? Oh man, that's a tough question, dude. I'm not sure. I mean, probably not too many. I feel like Franz is still, you know, a little bit set in his ways here. But basically, we're just recruiting some troops before we go fight the rebels because I just want to be able to crush the rebels. Yeah, Karl Franz is coming in. Thank you guys for joining on stream today. And also, I see we have a donation coming in. So thank you so much, Mr. Nyatek. I'm not actually sure. We're going to be learning together. This is my first time playing the campaign. I typically like to go in first time with you guys, so we can kind of learn and explore these things together. But thank you so much for your support here. As we move forward, the Empire Secessionists are just kind of hanging out, waiting to party. All right, so we got a decent little stack here. We have a handgunner, and you know, I mean, he might just run away though, which would be unfortunate. So we'll see. I think our army is not too scary. And let's go ahead here. Move in. If he runs back, we can simply just sit on the edge and recruit. No, he's going to take the fight. All right, so we'll fight it. It's the first battle. I think we have to. Hey, Spirit from Italy. What's going on, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I think what I saw on the blog as it pertains to Gotrek and Felix, I'm pretty sure that it's not available for another couple weeks or a week or two or something. Because I'm pretty sure you have to go to like Games Workshop and get like the content and everything. So yeah, we're literally on turn 1. So for anyone joining right now, we basically just spent the past 15 minutes or so going over the new mechanics, showing some of the new stuff, and now we're just going to be going in and playing the traditional campaign here. So we'll be pretty rank and file here. We don't need to have like MLG tactics to beat, you know, the freaking the Haggard AI here. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and put Karl, the Emperor, here to go smash the enemy Lord. Reich's Guard will go around the flank, and let's do it. But yeah, the new RORs, I'm very excited to have like the Carroburg greatswords and different things like that. That's going to be really, really neat. All right, so what does he have? He's got some crossbowmen here, which is going to be have a little bit of punch, but we'll go ahead and put these guys in group 3, have them shoot the crossbows, and the Reichsguard are just going to go butter some bread in the back. Yeah, I actually like the I like Karl Franz's like, you know, kind of army composition setup here. So let's get you guys going here. Let's get you spears around the back here, and we'll get you swordsmen up in the front, halberds around the back, and the Reichsguard are going to come burn through the witches for sure. Fast forwarding, Karl Franz can be in group 4, and he can just have a glorious duel with the Helmet Master. Yeah, and you can see the back line here just getting pounded for the AI. I mean, we don't even need to go after those guys. We're just going to kind of slam into these great swords. Franz is coming in. He's got the Reich Runefang, so let's go ahead and make sure we're in a radius of effect to buff everyone here. And here come the charge. Wow, look at the AI. Did you see the AI turn and brace there real quick? That's very, very impressive. So we're going to pull the Reichsguard back right now and just continue our charge. We'll get you guys in the back here. We'll go here, and we'll just do another charge into those spears to try and break those guys. So yeah, we need to get you guys lined up again, and the halberd should be able to kind of crump those guys. And now we get the good charge onto those spears. Should be able to crump this formation pretty quickly. All right, so Franz is in the Duel of Duels. He is able to take out Helmet here. And is that Helmet? Yeah, it is Helmet. It's the glorious helmet of the Empire. And we could ride down these crossbows. Probably not a bad idea. And then we'll just get a pin here, pin those guys in. Very much Battle of the Bastards style. And yeah, we can shoot those guys, pull these swordsmen back. The focus fire coming from these missiles should be able to take quite a few of those guys out. Franz is going to go settle the old grudge. He's like, the nation calls! It's just what he's yelling as he chases Helmet down. All right. Yeah, we'll probably polish off a fair portion of this army because, again, on harder difficulties, and I'm not the best at campaign, so I want to make sure that I do kind of play in somewhat of an optimal way. Let's go ahead and go after the swords here. You guys can go here. You guys can go here. Once the crossbows get finished off, it looks like there's only 4 of those guys. Franz probably not going to catch that guy because I believe they're actually the... Yeah, that was really cool. And I did notice when I was playing my Marcus Wolfhard campaign that the AI has gotten a lot better. Like, they actually have some pretty good control in some respects. So let's get the gun, see if we can take out the last of the spearmen here. Come on, get him. Get up. Yes, yes. There's 3 left. Ah, get him. And it looks like we're going to be able to get that last crossbow there, which is going to help for our future auto-resolves. And we're good to go. All right, end battle there is fine. Dennis Alovson, here's $5 to accommodate everyone who's taken the day off on Thursday to go hunting in Lustria. Don't forget to buy the pack bug spray. Thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. So first battle is won against the foul rebels. We're crushing the rebel alliance right now. Boris is one of our Elector counts, so he starts probably the most hostile as it pertains to Elector counts. He's a little bit of a grump, but you know, I feel like Toddy's like one of those friends that like is really kind of a bit of a dick, but once he like becomes your friend, he's like the most loyal of all your friends. That's kind of the perception I get of him in his eye patch. But again, circumstantial, of course. Some delicious water, for sure. And yeah, pretty good. Look at Helmet Ludenhoff here. He's got a glorious beard. Man, I wish I could grow facial hair like that. I'd be more like Franz, just like, no beard, just straight business there. So we will go ahead and take on the captives, which is fine because we're going to play a little bit thematically as well. And I feel like Franz would be like, I don't know, Franz might actually just crush the crush the rebellion, right? And let's go ahead and see what the garrison is here. It's pretty wimpy, so we could just go in and attack the city here. It's going to be fine. Yeah, we could just do it. One fell stroke. Auto-resolve is probably fine here. Oh, we have a banner as well. So we got the speed to assign units. We'll give it to the Reichsguard, and let us go ahead and auto-resolve. Take a little bit of damage on the Franz, but that's okay. And we're just going to occupy. Because it is a, you know, kind of a region we want to get going here. So as far as they have now, they have a growth building, which is okay. I probably don't need to kind of get rid of that. And let's go ahead and look at Franz's tree. So he does have the Beast Slayer. Oh, look at this. So I have a new quest already. So weapon strength and to get the Drakewald Runefang. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. So as far as the blue tree goes, what can we get? We can get the Casualty Replan, we can get Lightning Strike, and then we can get Quartermaster. I feel like blue tree is just so good. Red tree for Franz is obviously pretty solid as well. Because we want to be able to get the just the stuff for the melee troops. Yeah, for Great Swords and Demogryph Knights. That's going to be a ways off, so I think we'll start with the blue tree for now. And as far as like abilities go, recruitment cost for Lord's Army probably isn't going to be bad. I mean, 15% over the course of a long campaign will add up. All right, so interesting. I don't remember this from before. I remember there being a quest up here, but okay, so what do we have to do? Hero recruited at Altdorf, and we get the Sword of Striking, win the following battle. Okay, so we can't teleport to that quite yet, but it's fine. So can we recruit right now? We can. So let's get some swordsmen and some more free company. Free company! We got some followers, we got an apprentice. Oh my god, we just got so much stuff for that. Great, so yeah, but we obviously want to finish off the rebels first because we don't want them trundling about and causing problems. So yeah, we just got to kind of go after these two guys, and that should secure our main province here so far. And you can see our prestige did go up. Political events, battles won, settlements, you know, owned. Let's see if that actually affected our fealty with any of our characters. So Toddy's still a little bit of a, you know, kind of a little aggro here, which is fine. Cool. Okay, we're just hanging out. We're doing it to it. Karl Franz has used all his movement for now. We do need to get some public order here in this this region. I mean, growth is nice for sure. But once Altdorf finishes, we'll get a public order building. We'll get like a taproom. Correct. Correct indeed. I don't know. The blue tree is pretty good. I mean, getting the casualty replan for your army in the late game can be really like game changing, right? Because like sometimes you only have a turn or two, and we're not going to go like super deep into it. We're just going to get like the quartermaster and probably the stuff for the upkeep reduction. I don't know though. Yeah, I think having the 15% upkeep is pretty good. Minus 15% on that. I'm not wearing shoes. No shoes are on right now. We're at our standing desk. We're all business right now. And the nation calls. You know, we gotta answer. So we've taken Grunberg from the Foul rebels, and now we're going to be moving over to some of these nearby territories to secure our main province, and then eventually we can teleport here to fight this battle. Although maybe we could just do it this turn. I mean, it's just a teleport, right? So why not do that? Your burgeoning realm grows. The advisor giving us words of wisdom, as always. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll take care of the advisor window. Yeah. I didn't even know he's talking because I have the sound off. So he's just like rambling to you guys. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. All right, so Nuln's cool. We're happy. We're chilling with Nuln. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Oh man, political problems already. So the Council of States is an important group of advisors that grew from the demands of running the empire day to day. There are far too many for one man or woman to keep track of. Prominent family members or nobles of each state are frequently appointed as consultants on matters of imperial law, finance, diplomacy, etc., etc. A seat on the council has become available, and the states of Ostermark and Oslan have both put forward candidates to fill it. So I'm trying to think which ones. I wish I could like look at the map and see which one is closer to me right now. Okay, so I think we'll just take the one that'll even it out, because Ostermark is currently a little bit less. So we'll do this just to kind of even them out. I don't know if that's like terribly prudent, but establish a trade agreement between Nordland. Okay, so let's see. We have a quest for that now, so let's see if we can actually get that now. So Nordland here. You want that trade agreement, buddy? You want it. I know you do. Or maybe you just want the trade agreement. Or not. Okay. We'll come back later and try. So now we're going to start marching over. Man, we can get so far in this. And let's just go ahead and head on over here. I love that the AI actually like braced for my spears, like braced my charge. That was a really, really cool thing. The army here is okay. We got Hans. And can we actually teleport to this battle? We could, but let's actually get a full stack before we do anything like that. I think that would be more prudent here. So we're gonna get some swordsmen, and we can get some. I feel like the Free Company are a little bit better than the archers, at least for this campaign. And Altdorf will be upgraded here in a turn, and let us go ahead and see what. You want that non-aggression pact? Okay, we'll come back in a couple turns. Am I streaming from heaven? Why do you ask that? That's pretty funny. I don't know why that made me laugh. All right, population surplus in the Reich land is here. The Emperor is about to go take the Ubers Reich. And we have some new stuff to build. Greatest statesman, can't get trade agreements with anyone. Yeah, I know bribery, but I don't want to... You know, I'm the Emperor. I have to be above bribery. I can't be the one groveling on my knees trying to underhandedly deal with these folks. But eventually, you know, they'll all come under my iron grip here at some point. Maybe not in this episode, but perhaps in the next stream. Yeah, I know the battle's easy. I would imagine pretty much all these are, but, you know, I'm just being careful. So we'll probably take out Ubersreich, and then we'll teleport over here before we go up to Eilhart. But I just want to get the province secured as quickly as possible, and then we could just go over there and do the battle. It shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I would assume it's easy, but you know, I want to take out this. I want to get my province going. I feel like that's important just to get the you know, province buffs and all that stuff. I am the Senate. You know, I could use the political machinations for having the prestige. Yeah, I'll take a look at the unique buildings in Ubersreich. No problem. No problem, brother. Did the AI just flee? Did he just like leave Ubersreich? He's like, you know what, Karl, you can have that. I'm not that interested. So we're going to go for a public order building, obviously. So let's go ahead and get a taproom here. And we probably want to get... Yeah, let's see here. Resources. We can get the clay pit. We already have the tech for great swords. I mean, we just have to get the... Obviously, I think we just want to go for economy here at this point. The roads seem like they could be relatively useful, too. We'll upgrade Grunberg while we're here. We'll come back and think about that. All right, so Ubersreich shall be ours. We're going to go take that. I do not know why the AI just abandoned it, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and do this. Are they going to run up into the hills and make me fight a fort battle? Oh, that's kind of cool. So we'll... Oh, man, look at that. We have to fight a fort battle. Oh, this is going to be great. Yeah, but there's the goblin trolls. I forgot about them. There's so many, like... Okay, Karl on a warhorse is pretty good. I think we're going to put him on a warhorse now so we can get busy there. So we have a couple of redundant buildings here, so we'll get rid of this. Franz is ready to party just about. We could get the armory, obviously. This allows us to get halberds and empire knights, and then eventually it allows us to get great swords. We will need this, but I don't feel like it's like urgent, and I feel like having economy and income is going to be explicitly better. Tailor's Guild we can build in our smaller settlements. I think here we have and don't worry, I'll take a look at the unique building here in Ubersreich. All right, so let's go to Ubersreich. The Red Moon Inn. Here in Ubersreich, you can see it gives income, public order, and provides a garrison of a Thane, Empire Captain, Waystalker, Witch Hunter, and a Bright Wizard. Oh, check that out, guys. Check that out. Look at this. So the Red Moon Inn here gives us pretty much the Vermintide crew, which is great. That's really cool. All right, so we're definitely going to get that there because this is going to be a place that's going to be getting attacked from the mountains, I would imagine. So here we'll go ahead and get resources. We'll just get this clay pit for now, I think. I think that's going to be okay. And here we can upgrade this to just start getting crossbows and good units, and we can also recruit a couple troops here. So let's actually mix in some archers, I think. Do you want to do that? They're really cheap, so we could just get a couple archers and, you know, kind of get a full force here. For the siege, it should be relatively helpful. I'm actually tempted to teleport next turn, too, to fight that battle. I think we will, so that'll give us a Bright Wizard. Yeah, and having wizards in campaign is, like, just game-changing. The Vermintide crew is here. Yeah, that would be a strong garrison. That's so cool. I kind of want to leave the goblins up there so eventually they come down and attack it, and we get to use that garrison. The lovely Lady Turin here in chat working on an awesome project in the living room. We'll have to give you guys a look. Yeah, I could destroy the barracks in Altdorf, but It's already, you know, upgraded to tier 2. Eventually I will. I mean, we're going to be swimming in money. I mean, arguably, I guess you could keep the barracks at any of these smaller settlements because, you know, obviously it only needs to be level 3. So probably a mistake there, but it's okay. We're just moving through. The fort battle is coming. So you guys are going to get to see what this fort battle looks like. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I think we might want to wait till we get a wizard for that. Yeah, the Vermintide reference is awesome. Yeah, that's a really good garrison against the goblins and some of these other threats here, but Helmgart must be ours. I mean, I don't want to leave Reich because if we do, he's going to come get it. So I think we have to go take Helmgart, which is, I think, what, you know, the developers wanted you to do. They're like, okay, the AI is going to flee to the hills. It's going to bait you into a garrison battle, and then we go from there. So the Beastmen will come for Helmgart. Oh, all right, perfect. Oh, okay, that's exciting. So currently we have Imperial Authority. We're in good shape. Everything's kind of a, you know, Elector count fealty increase 5% each turn. So that's pretty solid. Reich, we probably want to get a little bit of a garrison, but for now we can't. And we do, of course, have this, but it's not till tier 3. We have growth infrastructure. We have public order, so I think we're just going to go for basic income right now, which is okay. Let's do that. And, I will not obey. What is the garrison? Oh, it actually has a pretty good garrison too. Oh man. Okay, so let's go ahead and teleport to the quest battle. And let us go ahead and, yeah, we have to move out of the city. That's right. Bring me to my men. Yes. Okay, and now we can teleport here. Yes, I am sure I want to teleport. I wish we could auto-resolve this, but we can't. Yeah, I remember this now. It's all coming back to me. We're going to keep the banner on the Reichsguard because I feel like that's pretty good. And they do have a Hellstorm rocket battery, so this could actually be a little bit damaging. You need a better... My computer is actually getting a little bit old, guys. It's my computer's from 2016. You know, it's been like 3 years since I've upgraded anything. So it's getting to the point where I need to. So yeah, for the fort, we'll probably go outside it and go an ambush dance and just kind of wait for them to come out. I think that's going to be a good idea. And then we could, you know, the fort garrison alone is going to be hard. It has like Empire Knights and Mortars and like, obviously I think it has like walls and whatnot. So we can, you guys have seen this. It's just an ambush battle. Should be able to set up quite happily here and just crump all over this force. So we'll get 4 swordsmen on one side. We'll get the other plus halberds over here, which is fine. Those guys can collapse inward. 1 and 2. And the Free Company Militia can be up here on the high ground. And where do they want to be shooting? Probably back here. Yeah, that's going to be the best spot for them. And our bow line can be up on the high ground as well. Karl Franz can be up on the bow. This is like the easiest quest battle known to man, I think. 2. And the handgunners can be hanging out over here. Yeah, it's probably fine. 2 and 2. Reichsguard can be in group 3. Franz can be in 4. And yeah, we'll just crump the gets, to say the least. All right, so here we go. Boom, 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 boom. And let's get you guys kind of shooting in on some of the cannon crews here. Let's get you guys going here. Oh, why are they going the wrong way? Okay, well, I guess the AI doesn't know how to take the attack orders from me here. Charging to the swordsman on the far side. Karl Franz will go in there and go after the leadership. We basically just have to shut down the Hellstorm immediately, because that's one thing that could do quite a bit of damage to us. All right, great. So the Reichsguard have slammed in. They're burning through the witches, having a good old time. Karl Franz coming in with the steel chair. As always, let's pop the Reichlin Runefang to make him nice and juicy. And yeah, archers are doing okay. I mean, there's targets here. Okay, so those guys are all shattered off. We don't need to worry about them really. So let's go ahead and reposition you guys. Let's reposition you guys. And Franz and the Reichsguard should be able to deal with that. Basically, we still want to push these guys off to make sure they don't like come back and cause problems. But here at this point, we can go ahead and reform ranks. So yeah, I remember there's another army that like comes pretty quick here. So let's go ahead and reform the archers here. Let's get group 2 coming over here. Oh, they're all funkily grouped up. And the Reichsguard can go start running interference. Karl Franz just laying a royal whooping, in the words of Hank Hill. And yeah, let's get you guys set up as well. Perfect. All right, cool. So yeah, those forces pretty much all shattered off at this point. So we can get the groups coming. Karl just... Oh, look at that. Karl Franz right in front of the other rebels. He just gets Gaul Meraz and just comes and crushes that guy. That was pretty epic. So what do we have? Pistoliers over here? I mean, Pistoliers against Reichsguard shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, so we can just... Let's get you guys squared up here. The nation calls indeed. Actually, you guys can be the first battle line. You guys can be the flanking battle line. Get you guys in the trees a little bit. And the archers, let's go ahead and scoot you guys up like this. Karl's just foaming at the mouth waiting for Hans over there. Alright, so let's see if we can get a lucky charge on those guys. Look at them, just coming to meet their doom here. Let's put our Archer Corps in group 5 for now. That's fine, we can start shooting. And are these shielded spearmen? They're not, so they're actually going to be pretty juicy targets. Let's see how quick these spearmen can brace for us, huh? Let's go ahead and test their metal, shall we? Look at the AI turning and bracing a little bit. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. So Franz is going in for the Duel of Duels, which probably isn't smart because we don't want to be giving free damage here. So we'll just kind of punt him and then pull back because we're about to fight some other battles, so we don't need Karl Franz taking a ton of damage when he doesn't have to. All right, so we shattered those spears off pretty quick with the Reichsguard charge, the thunderous charge of the Imperial Reichsguard. Love it. Let's move those forces up. Keep shooting. Let's get those damn pistoliers. Those things are pretty obnoxious. And we'll charge back into these swordsmen here. We'll get these swordsmen in position. Karl's going in for a bit of a swipe with Gaul Meraz. He gets it, and we pull back. And let's go ahead and charge here into those guys. Let's get these swordsmen around the back. We're cycle charging with Karl's just so we don't take a lot of damage. But yeah, loves it. All right, Free Company Militia. Let's have you guys go ahead and open up on him. Give him his nice ceremonial execution. Reichsguard took a little bit more damage than I wanted, that's for sure. Oh, Karl, no. No. Oh, not getting this. This brings back memories to my campaign with Italian Spartacus when I was like kiting him with when he was playing Wintertooth. All right, so let's go ahead and polish this guy off here. So archers can just go ahead and shoot here. We'll get the Reichsguard coming in here. Good. Karl's in good shape. That's pretty much it. And I don't think we need to wipe them out to the man because it is a quest battle, so it's not going to be as big of an issue. End of the battle. Yeah. Karl Franz. He's on horseback, guys. He's pissed. You know, he's summoning the counts. And having that speed banner actually on the Reichsguard is pretty strong. Like, they become pretty fast. It puts them up to like 70 or 80 speed. Karl Franz, he always is whipping out Gaul Meraz. Even if he doesn't have the item, it's just, it's his, you know? That was, yeah. Maybe I'll try and do another head-to-head with Sparty. That would be, that was like a legendary, even though it was only one episode or two, it was really fun. Like, it's like a mini challenge campaign, you know? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take on the captives, which is fine. And now we got the Sword of Striking, so... Oh, we got a wizard as well. So let's have him come down here. Oh, can he reach Franz already? Oh, that's glorious. This guy straight up looks like Gandalf. So, guys, we're going to rename him Boris von Gandalf. Boris von Gandalf. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Let's keep going down this tree for now. And we do have some items we need to kind of, dole out. So we have the Dragon Tooth here. I don't think there's anything like... We don't have any like other characters. I guess we can give him the Sword of Striking. Should be fine. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? He might end up fighting. So, oh, perfect. So we have some good characters for him as well. Nothing else to really give him, so that's fine. So Franz did pretty good here, but we can't quite get into ambush dance quite yet. So we have our full stack. The economy's good. Everything's building. Let's go ahead and try Nordland one more time to see if they want to get that trade agreement. Come on, give it to us. Okay. Well, up here you can see there's wood elves, actually. We do have some new stuff. So this is also the Lawlorn Forest, and then we have some orcs up here at the Black Pit. So there's some new threats to the Empire. And also something else to note about the Elector count system. If we look at some of the penalties here, I believe it'll show it here. No, it's in here. So if we go to the Elector count system, you guys can see that... where does it show that? Yeah, here we go. So these are the variables for the Elector counts. You get +1 for having positive Imperial authority, but you can see the other variables, right? So if I let the Elector counts like get crushed, it actually will affect my relations with the other ones, for example. So there is kind of an incentive to protect them, which is very, very interesting. All right, so let's pass turn. It's a Shadow Wizard, yeah. Von Gandalf. I think he's my favorite character that we have so far. So I want to get the Goobers right going pretty quick here. We do have a Taproom, so we shouldn't have to deal with like actual rebellion aside from the Secessionist here. You can see this guy's going to be camping up in the hill. So we'll go right here and we'll go into ambush stance. And if he doesn't come out, maybe we'll fight the battle depending on it. But I don't know how hard the forts are going to be. Like, I haven't seen these. I haven't tried it. Like, I am just as new to this as you guys are. So I really like don't know how hard this fort battle is. Like, I have a feeling it's just going to be a multi-tiered city, which shouldn't be too bad. We don't have crossbows. We have archers. Archers, I guess, will be okay there. This comes out on the 11th. So today's the 9th, I think. So it comes out in 2 days. Look at Albion. Okay, yeah. We're not sure. Where is Albion, though? Because I don't know the lore as well as you guys do. So you'll have to let me know. And I'll take a look for you. And we're going to be streaming for, a good 2 hours today, maybe a little bit longer. So the Empire Secessionists do start with a fort in Helmgart, which is a little bit rough. But it's the way, it's kind of the game's way of getting us to come to it, right? Yeah. All right, so the turn timer goes forth. Come on. This is my one gripe with Mortal Empires campaigns. It's like how long that takes. All right, perfect. The Goobers Reich is ready to be upgraded, it looks like. So we got the public order, which is going to be very nice. You can see we're actually stabilizing now, which is really cool for this point in the campaign. We'll upgrade the Goobers Reich to try and get to that glorious tech building you guys want to see. And, So Hans has got a pretty decent, I mean, look at the garrison too. It has like Empire Knights, has crossbows like in a city. That's actually like a battle that their army is much stronger than ours. So I think what we do is we go right here. And we just go into ambush stance. And then we will go into ambush stance. Alright, so we're going to see if we can catch him. Hopefully he'll come out and think that the city's free. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do right now. We could go do some more politicking. Alright, so... You guys want to give us that non-aggression pact yet? No? Oh, come on, little buddy. Ostland here could give us a trade agreement, perhaps. Okay. You know what? I have a feeling they need more time to just stay mad at me before they give me the goodies. So, state troops, I think, is going to be a fun tree for us to go down because eventually it does lead to armor for all our units, including greatswords. Income from industry. Yeah, this is kind of like industry stuff. Grain silos gives from settlement buildings. I know, we have a couple options here. Firing drills, improved cav. Where do we want to go? Commodity trading. I mean, the trading isn't bad on, tradable resources. Recruitment cost for infantry is pretty good, actually. With 15%. But we already have pretty much a full stack, so... if we do this... Hero capacity for captains, battle wizards. That's pretty good, the Imperial University. Research rate is also another very good one to kind of rush. But let's actually do this for now. Although that's going to take turns. Yeah, let's just go for the industry for now. And then I think just going for the width is going to be better. Faster. So we're in ambush stance. So we're going to see if they come out. Come on. If they don't come out, we might have to go take Eilhart, but I don't want to go for Eilhart because then he's just going to come down and take the Goobers Reich, which pretty much defeats the purpose. Granted, we probably should have taken Eilhart first, but I wasn't really aware of the fort situation, so it kind of changed up the dynamic of this, right? I could siege the fort as well and force the AI out, because if they come out, I'm pretty much going to be able to outmicro them probably with the Reichsguard and just ride down their stuff, but they do have 2 Empire Knights as well, so it's not like a freebie, right? Like, we're going to have to scrap for all this. So, yeah, the Empire has definitely been, pretty wild. I could use the Prestige to help with Nordland. I could. That's actually an idea. I think perhaps we'll do that. Just to kind of take a look, but I kind of wanted to save it for other situations, but we could probably actually get my Elector counts to declare war on the Secessionists, which would be interesting with the Prestige mechanic. Oh, I do really want to get this fort, though. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and showcase the new Prestige. I think that'd be good. I mean, even if it's not the best idea, which it doesn't seem like a bad idea by any stretch, let's go ahead and test it out and see how we like it. I have some clay pots, dude. They don't want to trade for my clay pots coming straight out of Altdorf. Yeah, well, we'll see. Goobers Reich has some options as well. And come on. Oh, we got him. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. Oh, that's good and tasty. Don't worry, guys. You guys are getting the fight, the fort fight, because we just ambushed the army that was camping in the fort, but the fort still has a very, strong garrison. So we're going to be going in there, but now we have another ambush. So basically the archers are just going to get shreked. They're going to get sent back to the swamp. We're going to shrek them pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, well, late game, we're just going to go in with a bunch of Reichsguard and Empire Knights and stuff like that, or a Reichsguard and Greatswords. So you guys can go here, pin those guys in. The other guy, too, can go here to pin them in as well. And then the other guys can form a shield wall against the onslaught that's going to be coming. And, all right, so our bow corps, we want those guys like behind a fairly healthy situation, so we're going to put them here. Free Company Militia can be right here. And then do we have any extra troops left? We do, so we can form our... The Reichsguard are going to be incredibly solid here, too. Put the handgunners up on the high ground so they don't have any obstruction issues. Good, Anakin, good. What magic do we have? I think we're definitely going to make him a caster and try and get like Pendulum and the Pit of Shades and all that good stuff. We might need these guys a little bit closer for them to be combat effective, although we can just scoot them up when the fighting starts. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the crossbowmen back here. Eventually we'll replace the archers with the crossbows. So you can be there, you can be there. The wizard Gandalf can just be hanging out back here because he's just going to be a combatant for the most part. Cool. I think we're good. Start deployment. Oh, he does have Melkost. Okay, that's nice. So we can use Melkost on some of the better troops that our opponent does have here. So yeah, we're going to form like a bit of a flank denial here just so we don't get caught out of position. And the Reichsguard, I mean, we could ride down the archers, but I think actually having the Reichsguard hammer this position is going to be a little bit better. 3, and we'll put the archers in 4 and 4. Yeah, should be fine. We can do everything else manually. Get you going here, get you guys going here, here, and here. The ambush is sprung, the flank denial cometh. Let's get these guys screening in as well, and the Free Company Militia can come and start shooting in at pretty much whatever they feel like shooting. Great, so Karl Franz coming in with the Reich Runefang as well. Let's go ahead and drop a Melkost on this front unit here. And it looks like the AI is kind of aware of our presence here a little bit, but swordsmen are like the ideal target to like, kind of like charge in against here. So yeah, we can get you guys kind of shooting on those archers, and we get that fat Reichsguard charge right down the hill, so let's go ahead and pull back. Get you guys going after the guns there. And swordsmen are just fighting. So Karl Franz has been brought to the men, so let's go ahead and pop the Reich Runefang to really just kind of crump those gits. Pull it back up on the high ground, form a flank denial here, because again, we do have a bit of a weak position, so we want to make sure that we can, keep them away from that. Let's relocate our archers so they can get a better firing position, and swordsmen can chase you guys off, swordsmen can chase you guys off. And Franz is just being an absolute boss in the melee, of course. A little bit caught up on spears, but that's okay. Get the wizards going in, Reichsguard just pulling up into the hills, and we can pull back and engage here. Let's get the halberds supporting. And we're also going to move our guns into a better position. Actually, we could just shoot the fleeing units here. That should be okay. We just want to make sure none of their missiles fire. That's like a really, really big important thing. Swordsmen, let's get you guys in there. Our bow line's relatively healthy, so let's go ahead and reposition you guys. Get the crossbows shooting, and we should be able to crump their position here in just a second. Reichsguard are pretty good against 8-level tier troops because they have a metric ton of armor, and they do a very good job with that. So let's go ahead and outclass those guys. Chase them down. I can't remember in ambushes if the units actually get to live, so I'm going to chase. Perhaps you guys can let me know in chat. I think in ambush battles the units get wiped to the man, but it's something to visit there. I can't wait to get Pendulum with this wizard. That's going to be so nice. All right, so let's go ahead and start shooting you guys. But we need to kind of get a more optimal firing formation. Keep going there. Franz, let's take you to the men who are fighting up in the hill with the Reichsguard charge. Here it comes. Here comes the glorious charge of the Reichsguard, just thundering through the forests of the Reichland. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff. I don't know, the Empire's such a cool faction. I mean, yeah, the thematics of them. I think it's too awesome to handle here. So let's go ahead and shoot him here, shoot him here. Get you guys around the back, and yeah, we're okay. Do we have any troops coming back here? Oh, there's actually some bows here, so we can go attack them in melee, just to kind of chase them off. AI getting some crossfire on me here. I think Karl Franz needs to just come put this lord in his place, wherever he is. They live. They only die to the last man if they march. That's right. Or if they're caught in underway battles, also, guys. If you catch someone in underway battles, I'm pretty sure they do go down pretty hard. All right, so we'll try and punish as much as we can, which is good. Melkost should be able to kind of help with that. So have you guys turn around and form a bit of a box so the AI can't really escape. Crossbows go. Crossbows at the ready. All right, so Karl Franz and company should be going after some other threats probably. The Lord is pretty much like tattered to the brim, so we'll just kind of leave him be. Oh, never mind. My state troops said otherwise. They're like, no, the traitor must fall. Do we have any Melkost left? 19 seconds left on that. Franz, let's pop the Reich Runefang to just get extra pissed off. Extra Super Saiyan. Yeah, we can fast forward. Okay, so Reichsguard Knights chasing down the swordsman here. Looks like there's a couple models left, 2 and 1. We'll go after those 14 guys right there. And you guys can just go. And yeah, it looks like that's mostly it. I mean, we can't really catch the rest of the stuff. The Reichsguard Knights should be able to polish them off. Actually, there's some guys they can catch over here, so we'll just do that real quick. Yeah, I know. You're supposed to let the general live because it does. Yeah, but I screwed. Like, I meant to let him live, but then my Free Company were like, Free Company! And then they just shot him. They just yelled their names. Yeah, that was an unintentional. I actually meant to let him live. Yeah. All right. So the spearmen here shall fall before the might of Sigmar. The full, chubby, angry might of Sigmar. So let's go over here and ride these guys down if we can. We're still chasing over here a little bit. We might actually be able to catch some of these guys. Let's see if we can head them off. Head them off at the reach here. Oh, Karl Franz is on the hunt there. Because if they fall, they're going to be able to fall back to the city, probably. The garrison, so. Done for to the man. 7, 6. Because you don't want them getting back and using their casualty replan. That's the unfortunate thing. Franz over here. How you doing, buddy? Come on. How many are left? Come on. So there's a handful. Crossbows, you guys can actually shoot if you want. Oh, it looks like the AI, like some of the models ran one way. It's kind of weird how they become disconjointed. Suffer not the traitor to live. Well, I'm pretty sure that if you let the general live, he can't like, it has something to do with the movement. Like if they get a new general replacement, like he's going to be full health, number one. And number two, it's I think it has something to do with them being able to move again. So some people in chat can probably explain it a little bit better, as I only play campaign usually when new DLCs come out, but yeah. And for people who are asking, we're on very hard difficulty. That's what we're doing. I feel like Legendary just kind of like forces you to gimmick the system, which I know how to do. I mean, just like camping the corners of the towers and just cheesing it, basically. I feel like very hard is like the nice comfort zone. So let's go ahead and take on some captives to heal up. Yeah, see, he's able to get back to the tower now. He can only... So he was basically, yeah, able to get back into Helmgart, but it's fine. So we can go attack Helmgart. Okay, so... You have caught wind of vicious rumors being spread about you, accusing you of being a secret worshipper of chaos. There is no indication as to the sources of these lies, which, of course, have absolutely no grounds in reality and are clearly political in their motivations. Though these accusations are both baseless and outrageous, your reputation is already tarnished, since many believe there is no smoke without fire. So how do we want to deal with this? Expose the slander, counter the rumors with prestige, which would be 800. You know what? I'm actually just going to expose the slander. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Ooh, we got some good armor on Franzi. So we did pay out of pocket there. We got the spell shield, which is cool. And we got some level ups here for Franz. The nation calls. He's the leader of renown, of course. And so Helmgart has a pretty pitiful... Oh, man, but they're already healing up. Goobers Reich does not have a garrison that is capable of really defending itself, which is unfortunate. Could get the growth building here. We could go take out this place. I think taking this out real quick wouldn't be bad because it would complete our province. And this little garrison here is quite tattered. And Ubersreich, though, is like just so naked. We're going to get more troops here soon in 2 turns. Because Helmgart has, what does it have? So it has halberds, it has Empire Knights, and it has this. I could go take out this garrison and then come back. But let's actually go ahead and try the Machinations. So we're going to get the Empire and we're going to get Nordland right now. And we're actually going to try and improve relations here. So we're going to see how this goes. So let's go ahead and do this. Boom. The middleman. Okay, so plus 25. And it gets more expensive every time you do it, it looks like. Okay, so let's see if our political machinations even mattered as we try and, you know, become pals with these guys. Come, Nordland. Give us that trade agreement. Okay, so instead they demand money for a non-aggression pact. You know what? That's fine. We're diplomatic folk. It's a start. Eventually we're gonna get there, right? So is there any other politicking we want to do over here? Non-aggression pact. I'd like to get it with some of these smaller nations here. Yeah, oh well. At least we're very reliable. Never. It's the best moment to attack the fort. Yeah. No, I think killing Eilard is better, actually, because the fort garrison, like, we could actually really struggle in that fight. Like, they have crossbows, they have mortars, they have, like, heroic characters, plus, like, all these archers. And so we're going to take this, and I believe this is, yeah, this will be an easy, probably, auto-resolve. And then we just make our way back. Hopefully the Ubersreich doesn't get taken, but even if it does, it's not terribly upgraded anyways, so it's not going to be that bad. I kind of want to get the roads as well from Grunberg, but getting a wall I know is always like really valuable here, because although we are in relatively, you know, friendly territory, let's get paved roads for the province. It's going to help us a little bit. And yeah, we're going to go take this. And we're going to get that, and then we are going to burn through the witches and smash them down. And we'll occupy, which is now going to complete our province. I think that was the right choice. And now here we can get some good stuff. So for now, public order doesn't seem to be an issue at all. So I think just going for financial stuff is going to be good. Or growth, excuse me. So we're going to go for growth for now. And we can upgrade this, which is fine. And get... Oh, Von Gandalf has leveled up. And the Barded Warhorse for Franz is tempting, but I don't think we need it that badly. Let's go ahead and get the Iron Disciplinarian. It's okay. It's whatever. Haggard Gandalf. Let's go ahead and start upgrading your tree here. Population surplus in the Reichsguard. All right, great. In the Ubers Reich or Reichland or whatever it's called. All right, I think we're okay here. So yeah, we're gonna, trust me guys, in this we're only on turn 7. We're gonna be doing the fort battle 100% this episode. I will not, we're on very hard right now. Yeah, I think taking the settlement is the right play because the forts, like you guys are saying in chat, don't really have an economy or recruitment infrastructure. So we should be able to just march back there now and fight the final battle. We've basically dealt with the rebellion aside from Helmgart, so we just have to go deal with that now. And he can replenish in there, but he can't get more troops. So, and in a couple turns, in about 8 turns, we're actually going to be able to get the Karlberg Greatswords. So I think that's going to be very fun as well. The update isn't live. The update is not live yet. So basically, we're going down the blue tree first, just to get the upkeep reduction. I think on, like you guys have said, and just kind of my general perception is that on harder difficulties, I think that's going to be the smarter choice. I could be wrong, but yeah, we now have 2 barracks, so I should have demolished that right there. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get to the next turn a little bit quicker. So we'll demolish the barracks here. We'll probably just get some, economy infrastructure, and I don't know if there's any resources here. I don't think there is. It's pretty cool that the Ubers Reich has that unique tavern. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, we have a lot of eyes for sure. But, where I make up for with my lack of practice in campaign. Oh, okay, so we got that. That's pretty good. Occupy, do all that good stuff. Chapter. Okay, so it just wants us to basically just conquer and plunder and all that good stuff. So we have an extra barracks here, so we're going to delete that. We can get this little settlement going here. We'll get the pottery barn getting upgraded. Cool. So now we come back and deal with the fort battle. Pretty much all of our infrastructure is, it's going quite well. Our economy is looking juicy. So we'll come here and we'll just go right here so we can go in ambush stance. So ambush stance can only be done when you're 25% movement or more. So in case he wants to come down and trundle, we're going to be able to get him here. So now as far as this goes, our assembly lines are underway here. Our political machinations are, you know what? Let's see if Toddy wants to give me a trade agreement here. So I have pottery and, and he's got what? Yeah, lumber. I'm actually going to try and make Toddy my first pal. So let's actually really just hammer this pretty hard. So we're going to go to the Electoral Machinations, and we're going to go with Toddy because he kind of doesn't like us that much. So let's go to Midland, and let's improve the relations with Toddy. So improved. Let's try it one more time to see what we can really accomplish here. Okay, so now our relations with them should be pretty good. He still doesn't want our trade agreement. Oh, well, you know what? At least we're increasing the relations for, later stuff, right? So let's go ahead and pass turn here. Yeah, I want to keep so I deleted the barracks at Eilhart because I wanted to keep my Altdorf one because it's more upgraded. I'm tier 2 there, so eventually in the late game I will transition that, but for now I already have halberd and crossbow tech here, so I'm going to keep that one. That's my reasoning for that, because I made a mistake earlier, so I'm just kind of playing further off that. All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to go into Helmgart. Ambush success chance in the woods. Come on. Come on. What do you got here, Empire Secessionists? Come, look, Ubers Reich is free. Good, Anakin, good. You guys are going ham in chat about that. Yeah. I guess I don't really need to recruit that much anyways, but yeah, it's all good. And come on. I know you want to come out of your mountain hole so I can auto-resolve slay your army. Yeah, it'll improve over time. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so you're saying that it doesn't improve the same turn? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It's kind of a progressive thing, right? Ambush foiled. Oh, we've been... Okay, so he's got a nice little garrison now. And his army's sitting in there. God, what a thorn to be uprooted, you know? Alright, so the paved roads are coming. Rally fields are there. It's fine. So let's go ahead and get some economy. And upgrade the economy, of course. We just want all the monies. And we do want to get gates and, you know, because again, chaos, different things like that, they can all cause problems. This is actually a really hard fight. That's a really hard fight. They even have great swords there, guys. I think I might have to like recruit some better troops. So if I go local, get rid of some crossbows. So yeah, we're going to upgrade our quality a little bit in terms of our troops. So let's go ahead and cancel some of the upgrades here. We'll just kind of slow the roll in the gatehouse because it is pretty expensive. Yeah, he is recruiting. I didn't think he could actually recruit in the fort, but I guess we've learned something new today. I wasn't aware that it had recruitment infrastructure, but I guess it counts as like a small city. Okay, so that provides the fort, improves tower projectiles into bullets. Ooh, growth. Oh, it actually gives growth as well. And it's kind of its own province. Yeah, it's interesting. We're about to do the fort map right now. Like, so I'm just going to go back here to Goobers Reich. And we're going to recruit. We're going to get rid of the archers. And we're going to recruit some crossbows. Because we just got basically, you know... Yes, we're going to get crossbows. Crossbows are better for siege battles and whatnot, so... How much money do we have left? We have 900, so... We already have the paved roads, which is cool. Goobers Reich does have the tavern, which we can't get quite yet. And let's go ahead and see if he comes out of his deal. Yeah, I'm going to recruit crossbows, and then I'll go back into ambush dance over there and see if I can catch him. But he might just come out here and attack now that he almost has a full stack. Like, I think that they're going to get aggressive again. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, the Secessionist, I mean, having a garrison fort with great swords and mortars and Empire Knights is like no joke, but I think it's better. Like, it adds some cool flavor to the campaign. But we should get it in the next 2 or 3 turns. I could do like an epic siege, which, I mean, I might be able to win. But their army would be vastly better than mine. It essentially would have a lord, it'd have a captain, it'd have great swords, it'd have like multiple cav units. I could game the system, obviously, and just like hide outside the gate with crossbows, like you see on some of the people who play legendary campaigns typically do. But I hate doing that. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, we're going in. We're going in, boys. We shall go in the forest to increase the chance of the ambush. I mean, if we ambush him, we'll crush them pretty quick. And then, I mean, but even still, the fort is still going to be no joke. Oh no, the Elector counts are at each other's throats over here. Which you see, the thing is the longer the vampire counts run rampant over there, and if they're able to, for example, just feast on my Elector counts, it's going to cause problems like a discord. So let's do nothing. That's fine. We'll risk more Sleeves Wrath. Oh my God, what is this? So, Talaplan has come under attack from beastmen in the region of Krugenheim and are appealing for your military assistance. Will you come to their defense and join them in battle, or leave them to fight off the attackers alone? Okay, so you join the defense. Oh, and I get fealty. Send scouts. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I am the emperor, and when the nation calls, we answer. We are going to send a military force. Screw my economy. Here we go. Oh, and I get to fight the battle too? Yeah, you can see we have the reinforcements here. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm not going to auto-resolve that because I don't want my nation to lose. Okay, so that's a new mechanic as well. So there's going to be like little regional events where, like, had I not had the money for that, I could have just sent scouts, right? That's pretty cool. I think that's a really fun mechanic. Yeah, we're going to go take out the vampires like as soon as we finish with the rebels. I mean, we could go north and attack the orcs and things like that, but I think we'll send a second army to do that because our economy in the next probably 10 or 15 turns really is going to pick up. The nation calls. Yeah, we have to answer. We have to bring ourselves to the men. We can't let them fall alone. Man, that's a really cool mechanic. I love it. Just like some Brayherd and then Karl Franz. Yeah, that's a cool event. Yeah. It's a cool dilemma, yeah. Like, that's the kind of stuff that, like, it's a really minor thing, right? But it really enriches the campaign. And I think I just get to control my little... Oh, look, they're like, the army fights alone, and then the reinforcements have to come under my command. That's very, very Empire, isn't it? Oh, thankfully we have some Empire Knights in our... Come on, we must hurry. They need our help. Let's go. The Empire Knights. I don't know. Well, even if I lose... Like my little reinforcement battle over here, it doesn't really matter too much, as long as my allies live. All right. We have a warrior priest who doesn't have anything that great, but we have Empire Knights, which is just eternally valuable because we can cycle charge. Hey, are you guys coming to help? You guys feel like helping a little bit? All right. So let's hustle over here, see if we can get to them. Come on. What are you doing? Don't leave us here. Oh man, I don't know if we can hold them. You know what? Let's test how fast the AI can brace, shall we? Don't do it, AI. Oh, look how fast they brace! They're faster than frickin' top tournament players. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well, okay, my allies are coming now. I was like, don't leave me. Do you see how quick the AI braced on that? Man, that was solid. Alright, so let's get the handgunners back. We want to just hammer into, like... Yeah, oh god, what are those? Centaurs? Yeah, look at them screening with spears. I'm going to just go help over here. The warrior priest might actually be able to single-handedly do well in this fight. Come on. I'm just, like, buying time for my ally to get out here, but he's just, like... He's just letting me get stomped in the corner. Come on! My troops can't hold for much longer! At least we're getting some good shots into Centaurs. I mean, honestly, if we just soften up the army, that's enough. And the Empire Knights are, like, the most valuable thing here, right? Alright, here we go. The Warrior Priest is giving us a really good bastion as well. So nice little charge there into those guys is going to help them. If we can just soften up the AI, right, that's going to be good. Warrior Priest holding. We'll send in the reserves now. Our first wave of guys has taken a beating. They're like, oh, yeah, that's really good. They're like, oh, look, the Emperor has come to our aid. Let's let the great, glorious little contingent of his troops here handle this. And I have to say, the battle AI has gotten a lot better. They, like, screen you out. Like, this is outstanding. Like, this is going to make campaigns so much more rich. Alright, so we charge into the gore herds, get a little bit of damage, which is fine. Ideally, I want to get into the bows. So let's pull back and go around these guys like that. Thankfully, the warrior priest is just, like, super tanky, and he's able to kind of hold it down. But now we're pulling away forces from our ally here. So he's going to be able to easily probably win some of these big fights over there. And we'll just kind of, you know, keep trundling about. And once we get into the archers, it's going to be game blouses. If our warrior priest had the new soulfire bombardment, oh my god, he would do so much damage. I mean, we're hitting the swordsman a little bit, but we're okay. We can scoot back a little bit for good measure, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Like, usually if your troops are obstructed, they'll just kind of, like, the ones that have line of sight will shoot, but now this is where we butter the bread. The thunderous charge of the Knights of the Empire coming in hot to these filthy Ungors. So let's go ahead and just shoot downtown at these guys. We'll get the swordsman back in reserve. We're actually holding our little pocket pretty well. Like, if I didn't send reinforcements, I'm pretty sure the beastmen would have won this fight pretty easily. Alright, so let's go ahead and ride these guys down if we can, which is good. We got some guys getting here, so let's pull these guys here. And, yeah, Empire Knights don't have, like, a ton of killing power outside of their charge, though, which is a little bit of a problem, but as long as these bows are shut down for now, that's good. And, yeah, we can just start shooting in. Our warrior priest holds firm for Sigmar. The bows are being taken care of by our Empire Knights. This guy's the true hero, though. Adolphus Custerman here. Is that his name? Yeah, he's doing a really good job. We still aren't able to kill these guys. If these are Reichsguard, they would just be toast right now. I guess some Centaurs came in as well. Alright, so let's pull these guys back into reserve here. Look at our warrior priest. Oh my god, he's up to 25 whopping kills. And now the Imperial reinforcements come to our aid. Yes, brothers, come. Swords rallied, yeah. Oh my god, this is great. So shoot here, let's get these swordsmen kind of surging forward to intercept those guys, pull back. Then we can go to regular speed. Empire Knights actually got broken off by the Ungor Raiders, which is pretty embarrassing, but they don't have the best stats, right? Alright, so now at this point we want to pull back with the warrior priest. He's been holding all day and night. And these freaking guys could probably run. Oh! I guess we have to fight these guys? There's no escape. There's no escape for our handgunners there. We position them kind of poorly. They might actually be able to win against the Ungors, but you never know. Alright, so the Empire should be holding pretty good. Oh my god, don't lose this. We'll fast forward. Come on, defeat those Ungor spearmen, handgunners. Let's see if we can get the warrior priest over there to help. Oh, come on, push, push, push. Oh, here he comes. Come on, those handgunners are valuable. Come on, get the rear charge, break those Ungors. Yeah! That might actually break them. No, it's not going to, actually. Okay, well. That's pretty much it for our reinforcements. Now it's up to our allies here to win this fight. Do they still have their lord left? I really hope so. I really hope so. We're still ahead pretty hard on the bounce of power, but my forces are going to break off now. So there's nothing left for us to really do here. I wish the AI would give me control of its stuff. So we get to watch the remainder of the fight. Come on! Sons of Sigmar, fight! To the bitter end! Come on! I think the Empire threw away its lord. We probably should have, like, made a bigger effort to unify our forces. Oh my god, finish them. They're so beat up across the board. Okay, okay, this is good. If the Beast Lord goes down, I'm pretty sure the Empire will just win. Finish him! This is like nerve-wracking here, because it's like, you know, I lose one of my Electors potentially, right? If they start to get ravaged here by the Beastmen. Come on, come on. Show me that micro that the AI was doing against me. Yes, yes. Unleash salvos of fire. Take out that filthy Beast Lord. Come on. Come on, shoot. What do we have left? I think the Empire has more troops here on the far side as well. Yeah, they have like some swordsmen and state troops coming back and yeah, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so if these crossbows just shoot the appropriate targets. Everything is so low. Oh my god, this is so painful. I guess I should have taken it more seriously. Like, I would have been more careful with Vampire Knights if I thought this could matter. Oh, come on. Come on. I mean, the archers could easily win if they just ran in different directions. Okay, swordsmen are now here. That's good. If the swordsmen can kill the Beast Lord. Oh man, they're not holding well. What do we have left for the Empire? Okay, here in the forest we have some crossbows running. Oh my god, we're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it. Come on, crossbows. Shoot for Sigmar. Shoot for Sigmar. Let's go. Yes, yes. Shatter them. Shoot the Beast Lord. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Bring him down, bring it down, bring it down. Take him out. Come on. Come on. I never save scum. Ever. That's my biggest policy. When I see people save scum, it literally makes my blood boil. I don't know why. I mean, if you're playing your own campaign, that's fine. Yes! Sigmar! Come on! Let's go. Let's go, crossbows. Let's go! No, no, the Beast Lord's back. Don't go into the forest. Don't chase him in there. Don't do it. Okay, he's broken. Okay, this is good. We have 2 crossbows. They have pretty good vantage points. Come on, baby. Don't go into the forest where the beastmen await you. I think that Beast Lord might come back. Come on, finish him, finish him. Pepper them down, pepper them down. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Oh, there's another ambush in the forest. Oh, the brave sons of Sigmar, these crossbowmen hold firm. Yes, yes, Sigmar. We got it, baby. Oh, that was tense. I was nervous. Oh man, Ulrich's teeth, bring them down. That was really cool. Save scumming is horrible. I think, okay, if you're save scumming on your own campaign and you're just playing by yourself, that's fine. I don't care. Just like treat yourself, have fun. It's your experience, right? But if you're like streaming and like trying to develop a narrative and you're just like, oh, I lost a battle or made a bad decision, I'm just gonna save scum and yeah, there's no consequences for anything I do. Like, it removes all the gravity from the campaign. It's like, if you're just gonna save scum when you lose, why even watch? It's like, it's just gonna, it's like, I don't know. There's no fear. There's no threat. And that's what makes movies fun to watch, right? When the heroes can lose. And that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'm sorry. It's one of my big pet peeves. And we hold! We hold! Yes! Okay, that was great. Okay. Now, after that massive Sigmar excitement, we shall go back here. And, we shall go into ambush stance. Hopefully we can ambush them. Can I even get any closer? Really? Not really. Let's go into ambush stance.
They will obey.
Alright, so we're in ambush stance. Bless this ravaged body, indeed. Alright. The blacksmith, yeah, can be built at these settlements, yeah. So that's cool. So we don't have to build that at Altdorf, which is fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and pass the turn. It looks like there's a pretty angry greenskin Wa here in the mountains, so they're probably going to come down soon. So I need to deal with the Secessionists rather quickly. Hopefully they get ambushed here. Bubba's Big Blast. The bounce bar was almost broke my heart. Yeah, I'm actually standing right now. Yeah, I'm at my standing desk. Yeah. Bubba's Big Blast. Thank you, dude. I know. If the poor sons of Sigmar had fallen to the foul Bray herd that day, I don't know if I could have handled it. My heart would have been broken. Yeah, I agree. Like, I have nothing against people save scumming on their own campaigns. Like, that's fine. That's your experience. But if you're streaming and like trying to, you know, provide a group, like a community entertainment and like, you know, having fun and with your community, I don't know. It's just something about it. Like, it just irks me. It's like, if you lose, fight, come back. That's like the narrative. It's fun if you lose. And then you come back and have to scrap from the pits, right? That's the richest experience in a campaign. And that's why, you know, I think there's a series, I think that Who does? I think it's Legend of Total War does it, where like he salvages bad campaigns. That's why that's so fun to watch, right? All right, so over here you can see the Dawi come. A foreign trespasser, it's okay. He's our pal. His grobby nutter, come on. He's trying to nut some grobby here. He's all good. It is time. We rise. We should probably try and pal up here, but there is a big greenskin wall, but I really want to get the Garrison at Goobers Reich. Come on, Secessionists, just come down and meet your end. Aha! Oh. Oh, we're too close. Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't think we could win this battle, actually. You're defending against the Empire Secessionists. I wonder if we could win this. I feel like no, because they just have so much stuff. Granted, we have chevrons, but they have greatswords. And a captain. We have a wizard. We have Reichsguard. They have mortars and a cannon. We're going to fall back, I think. Grobby Nutter? I know, Grobby Nutter's pretty good. So, I think we fall back. I mean, I don't think we could win this. I just don't think it's possible. There's too much stuff. So, we'll come down here, and I guess our ambush was too close. I think they discovered our ambush. There's no way we could win that. Not with our current like quality. Politics, human conflict, leadership when fighting against men. Oh, screw that. We can't afford that. There's so many things to... Oh, look at this. Hey, guys, check this out. So, great strides have been made in your relationship with the state of Talib-ek land of late. Their elector count, Helmet's coming in, has approached you with an offer of confederation. Landlocked by other imperial states, the home of Talib is vast. Come on, look at that. There's even an Empire bro handshake. Guys, we have the Empire bro handshake right here. Just the Arnold Predator handshake. I feel like we have to take this. So Imperial Authority -3, which is a little bit tricky, but we get to confederate with them. I feel like we have to. We have to take this. Like the bro handshake, I just feel guilty if I don't. But it is going to hurt our Imperial Authority, which I wish I could minimize and take a look at the consequences. I feel like I have to. Look at that bro handshake. It is just too powerful. We'll accept it. So our Imperial Authority is a little bit weak now, so we lose growth. And elector count fealty. Okay. So what is it? A 1% chance each turn for losing fealty? That's not that bad. So now we have a lot more landscape here. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like a little awkward though, their landscape here. Oh, they actually have a full province here, which is cool. All right. That's neat. All right, so our our empire grows. Income economy is a little bit ramshackle, but oh man, we're going to have to disband this army, that's for sure. Who's up here? Non-aggression pact. It's not going to take it. Okay, so we got to disband some of the armies for sure, because we're just going to go bankrupt if we don't. So let's go ahead and take inventory. I know it might... Dylan! You know, with the Arnold, the handshake. Oh man, he's got a army down here as well in Kemperbad. So this is a level 2 warrior priest. He's got more of a reasonable army, actually. We might be able to just keep that. What did he put the point in? Inspiring presence? Okay, it could be worse. But Helmet himself, I think, is the elector count. So we can get rid of this army for now. I think is going to be fine. Yeah, we'll do that. So that puts us down to a reasonable amount. And then we actually have like a full stack here, which isn't bad. So first thing we want to do is go through the province. See, they actually already have a blacksmith, which is great. And they almost have greatsword tech. Pistolier tech is not going to be in our purview. I mean, although it does give us Empire Knights and eventually Demis. It's kind of nice to have that there. We have clothing here. Do we have any public order? Taproom should be at the main city. We have the blacksmith. We have this. It's actually pretty good infrastructure, really. There's not like too much we need to change. Although I don't know why this one city is like level 3. It's kind of silly. We can't get the taproom maxed out, which is unfortunate there. So I think what we'll do is we'll destroy the barracks here, and next turn we'll come back. And do I keep Helmet's army? That's the question. Like, what threats does he need to go deal with? Yeah, the warrior priest, he could have came and helped with this city for sure, but I wanted to keep the elector count because I think it's kind of fun. All right, so we're going to get the Pendulum. Oh, Pendulum is a game changer here. So we're going to go here and just go into ambush stance once more. Hopefully it'll work this turn. If it doesn't, eventually we'll just take a hard fight.
I see no other option.
And so we have some infrastructure we can upgrade here. And what do we want to get here? Is there any unique buildings or anything? Not really. So we'll just get it. Probably defense here. I think it's going to be fine. Like getting the gatehouses is really helpful across the board. Remove the units and keep the Elector count. Yeah. This army's pretty big, for sure. He could march down to our aid. How long would it take him to get there? Yeah, he can't get that far. I don't know. I feel like keeping either of these armies is kind of silly. Like, do we really need the second army? Does he have any unique stuff, being the Elector count? Okay, so we have the Reichland Runefang. So I think we have something unique here. So now that this guy is our... Oh, check this out. Okay, guys, so now I get to select the Elector count I want. Okay, so this is something. The reinforcement shouldn't be able to reach me here. So if you go here, now that they're one of our guys, we can elect our homies, like who we want. So we're just going to make it Helmet because, you know, he gave us the Arnold handshake in the first place. And now we get the Lord is the current owner of a state capital, which grants him the following benefits. He gets Stonebreaker. He gets the, Timber. And then we also get the Mortar. Oh, that's cool. Cool. All right, so Helmet now has, like, unique weapons, so I feel like we kind of have to keep him now. But we can bring some of the... I mean, he has way more than he needs, probably, so we'll cut down some of the swordsmen to get our economy kind of kicking again. That should be fine for now. And the Mortar ROR, I think we could recruit it, actually. The Mortar is... Okay, so we can now recruit Sutsun's gun. And yeah, I think we need to scoot back a little bit. I mean, let's go ahead and check here. I think we're out of range, guys, but just to be safe, I guess we'll go back a little bit more.
Prince and Emperor.
Yeah, we'll just to be safe.
In the name of
Like, that Garrison is freakishly strong there. Let's see if we can make friends with the Dawi here. I have a non-aggression pact. Just nobody loves me. And let's go ahead and try. Nordland is... We actually have a quest with them to try and get a trade agreement here.
I don't agree.
All right, come on. Do you want the... You want... Can I pay you 300 Gs for this trade agreement? They still won't take it. Well, Toddy, you wanna have some fun? Trade agreement, yeah? Oh yeah, we got a trade agreement with Toddy. There we go. All right, so that's a reason to celebrate. So next turn, we can actually recruit the Regiment of Renown Mortar for our main army, which is going to be helpful for this type of a battle. We'll probably get rid of the Spearman. He now has a 20 stack though, so I think he's going to happily come out and fight us, which is exactly what we want. We'll just pulverize him. Helmet can... Well, you see, I don't want him to be able to kind of get past me here. Yeah, Light Forest here, Grassland. I mean, I guess we have the Light Forest here. So I guess if we go just right here. So that's Grassland. I need to find a spot that has, like, the Light Forest. Okay, there we go. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm in the forest now, so that should help. This guy, is there any conquests we really need here? I mean, not really. He can just kind of hang out and deal with beastmen threats and whatnot. Pretty nice little province, though. Mortime's over here, guys. You know, he can actually go and start, like, kind of screening out the vampires a little bit, like checking things out there. So let's go down there and see what we can do. So we have a couple options here. Research rate is pretty good over the course of a long, grindy campaign, so I think we could get that. Although getting the state troop upgrades might not be bad also for some of the conflicts to come. And here, public order is not really that big of an issue. Actually, it is. So let's host Festdog here to help with the public order, and we'll pass. Yeah, we're in the forest now. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done a campaign, guys, so bear with me. But I'll make up for my lack of campaign knowledge with good battles. I can assure you that. Battles that may otherwise seem like defeat. So we're gonna go to this city down here. Helmet's gonna go check it out. We're going to Mordheim. That's the plan. Because I know you guys want to see some of the unique new stuff, so we're gonna go check that out. Wartime does have a special building, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go... I mean, Helmet is one of our Elector counts. We have to treat him with respect. But I love how they come in with the Arnold Bro handshake, just like the flexing bicep. That's like the most macho thing ever. It's great. The Moot. The Moot is nearby. I think we could actually head in that general direction. But yeah, I kind of want to see more time, guys. So Mr. Rar CEO, I'm going to be doing the Karl Franz Empire campaign as an explicit stream campaign. And the Marcus Wolfhard Vortex campaign is going to be recorded. I've already recorded 4 episodes of the Marcus campaign, the second of which went up today. So you guys will have both. And the Marcus campaign seems pretty short. Honestly, I think that'll be only like 7 or 8 episodes long. So from there, we're just going to be going in with this. Correct. So it's nice that we can actually get the Greatsword tech here. And Garland Green, thank you, man. 100 SEK, going in deep. Learn from my mistakes as well. Halflings confirmed, correct. The Festdog shall be hosted. Talabheim shall be a city of celebration and grandeur. As we whip out our steins and have some fun. All right, so Hans. Ah, we've ambushed you. Frankenwerder. So we're going to get the Arwar Mortar too. I'm pretty excited to get some of the new units. Plus, by the end of this, we're actually going to be getting the Karlberg Greatswords as well. So Karl's going to be kind of coming into his own here, guys. He's going to be getting quite powerful. We're going to get the Arwar Greatswords. We're going to get just all kinds of good stuff. So our build in this campaign is going to be heavy infantry, Greatswords, Demogryph Knights, and frickin', you know, probably a gun line of some sort. Or cannons. I mean, there's a lot of good campaign YouTubers out there, so a lot that do it much better than I, but you know, I'm just glad to be having fun with you guys. All right, so let's do this. Whenever I watch like some of these other campaign YouTubers, I'm like, damn, their thumbnails are so good. Mine's just like haggard ass thumbnails here. All right, so let's get the crossbows, just kind of forming ranks here. I think it's going to be fine. And the Reichsguard are going to be like hammering into the back of this formation. So yeah, we have a pretty good little ambush here. So crossbows can easily shoot over Free Company, and Free Company can just have like a bit of a firing box here, which will be good. We now have Pendulum, which is like, oh my god, magic in campaign is so good. Start deployment. Let's get these halberds here as well. So the halberds will form a flank denial here to make sure we don't get enveloped. All right, great. So 1 and a 2. And these guys can be 2, 3. Karl and the wizard can be in 4 because they can just hang out and do, you know, cackle together and do all that fun stuff. So let's make sure they're not getting friendly fired here. And the Reichsguard, yeah, this should be fine. All right, let's do it. So you guys charge in there. You guys get in there, butter some of that bread. You guys get in there as well. Get in. They're just regular archers. So they're not going to be that cool or that strong for our opponent here. Oh man, I could have probably gotten some really good pendulums there. All right, great. So let's go ahead and scoot these guys up here. Oh, did I just accidentally hit the alt button? Oh no. Let's get you guys up. Let's get you guys up as well. And the great ambush is underway. So we're basically just going to use the Reichsguard in the back line as like a bit of a distraction unit, just to like keep the AI like concerned about it. All right, so let's get you guys. See, because now they're committing resources to deal with them, which is good. And any archers that do escape the initial onslaught will be punished accordingly. Free Company Militia. Let's get those guys up. Let's get you guys in here. And now we have the wizard for the pendulum. So pendulum effects, we have a pretty good one right here. So let's go ahead and do this. That's going to be good and tasty. Look at that fat pendulum. Oh, magic is so good in campaign. Oh my god. I mean, it's good. It's great in multiplayer too. It's meta defining, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, it's in campaign, you really feel it. So crossbows just rain fire, and here Reichsguard slam into the back of that formation to kind of break their spirits. The Reichlin Runefang shall be wielded high in the sky by Karl Franz as his forces descend on these foul rebels. All right, another good pendulum over here, which is going to be pretty good. Let's get the Free Company Militia scooting up so they can get some good arcs of fire. And we really don't want to let them escape this time because they're going to kind of scurry back here. And also we want to let the Lord live because you guys saw when I let the Lord, you know, kind of go down there, it really does have a negative effect there. So we're going to kind of chase down the archers when we can. Pendulum is going to be up in a couple seconds. And 3 and a 2 and a 1. Yes. Oh no, hold on. Let's do that. We were too close to for our own good there. Oh, look at this. We got some, we'll go up there in melee mode. Reichsguard just going to be chasing down the scraps here, although he does have some Free Company who are putting some pepper into us pretty good. Alright, so let's get you guys kind of advancing here. You guys can go over there. Karl and company, let's go ahead and have you guys collapse over there and just kind of leave the Lord be. Crossbows, let's put them in group 5. Just kind of reposition them here in a bit of a box. We'll put these guys around the back to cut off the retreat of our enemies here. Reichsguard, come. Chase them down. Do not kill the Lord this time like a fool of a chook. Pendulum's so good in campaign. Oh man, because like the AI doesn't like, you know, counterplay you. They just take it like champs. I mean, honestly though, the AI is a lot better now. I'm quite impressed with how the AI is kind of playing out. Archers are probably a little bit faster than our average state troops here. Definitely need to get those free company though. We got a full surround. Let's get these free company actually pinning them in so they can't escape. Karl's doing it, but we don't want Karl to kill the enemy lord. We have another pendulum, but there's not really any worthy targets, to be honest. Some of the spearmen are going to escape, unfortunately, but let's have you guys shooting there. Reichsguard Knights are just chasing down, you know, some healthy units, which is good. Army losses should be here in a matter of seconds. And yeah, we're going to let the General of the Empire live, obviously, because if we don't, he's going to be able to move again, essentially, and fall back. All right, so this is on very hard. That's usually what I play my campaigns on. I feel like it's a nice middle ground between, you know, obviously I don't want to be able to just stomp the AI. I want them to have like, you know, a little bit of a buff in campaign, but I also don't like it when on legendary difficulty it punishes. It basically makes the game harder by buffing out unit. Like it basically just gives you unit penalties, which I really don't like. All right, so let's get a pendulum right there on those guys to kind of finish them off. The main crew is going to move out. I don't know how they haven't had army losses yet, actually. Reichsguard Knights should be able to finish off the free company. Polish off those guys. There's only 11 left. Cool. What do we have over here? We have some spearmen. Hopefully we can take out. Let's get Karl going there as well. The wizard is, I think he's still on. Yeah, how many free company do we have left? 12. Still no army losses, actually. There it comes. Should be here any second. So we'll get you guys going here. We'll get a couple of you guys going there to try and chase down those guys. Karl Franz should be able to polish these guys off, and now we can go into fast forward cleanup. And we can actually slow guys down with Melkos, which will allow our wizard to catch them. And how many free company we got here? 1. Perfect. Let's get those archers. What do we got here? Yeah, probably not going to be able to catch too many of these guys. So we'll just pull back here. Yeah, it's mainly just Karl right now pursuing with the Reichsguard. Reichsguard here should be able to clean up these spears at the very least. Melkos there on those guys. We could pendulum them in a second. You guys ready for this? Come on, Karl. Get him. Good, Anakin, good. Melkos these guys one more time just to get them a little bit lower. As the Reichsguard come in for the cleanup. Come on, come on, get those archers. Get them. Ah! They're probably going to escape. Maybe not, actually. Those Reichsguard are really beefy in battle. All right. So the nation calls, and Hans Frankenwerder has paid the troll toll, but I don't believe he probably wasn't in march stance. So if he was marching, then you know that would be it. Some pistoliers could be useful, yeah, for chasing down units, but I'm going to be getting Empire Knights anyways, and you know Reichsguard and things like that. So yeah, for now we're still in the early game. Yeah, I could have damaged Hans a little bit for sure. Reichsguard cleaning up shop with their banner of speed, which makes them actually pretty quick. Definitely enjoying that quite a bit. The Emperor Karl Franz. Ooh, look at that money. Take on the captives to heal us up. Aha! Oh my god, what's going on here? Do you guys see this? Is there an orc? Are the orcs attacking the... Guys, do you see this up top? Okay, so... Aldebrand Ludenhof. It has come to light that Aldebrand Ludenhof of Hochland has discovered an insurrectionist plot against him by a powerful rival noble in the state. He wants imperial assistance in squashing the plot, but fears his claims will not be acted upon without the backing of another elector. Use your political clout. You could offer your support to Hochland to get their backing needed to investigate. All right, so what do we have? Do nothing. You lose some prestige. Fund investigation. So we lose 800. It's actually not that big of a deal. What's the difference, though? We get +1 here. We get +1 here. Oh, it's either money or prestige. Okay, we'll use the money. Move any character to Altdorf, the Silver Seal. Ooh, and the Mace of Hellstorm. That's pretty good. Oh my god, guys, there's a Dreadwaw here. It's like a frickin'... I wanted to take this out, but now it's like I was gonna attack next turn. But you guys seeing this? Oh my god. The orcs are these trolls, dude. Oh, it's like I'm not getting a breather here. But I guess that's how the Empire should be, right? So let's disband you. Let's get the mortar. Oh, yes. We have the glorious Suits gun. All right, so let's go ahead here. Uber's Reich. Do we want more growth here? We have a growth building here. Probably okay across the board. Let's go ahead and upgrade the clothing. just to get the income. And now we have our other gentleman over here who's going to check. Oh, more time has been taken, actually. Okay, so that's fine. Let's get a trade agreement. You want somebody? You rejected our offer. No, that's too bad. So it's been a while since we've actually done some solid politicking here. So let's see if we can get a non-aggression pact with you guys. It's like, Wiseline doesn't really like us. So let's actually do this. Let's go to our Electoral Machinations and try and get them to like us a little bit more. So we're going to improve relations here. Okay, so that should help over the course of the next couple turns. Again, it's not instant, as we've learned. It does take a couple turns. So we're going to see if that'll help kind of, you know, get the nation a little bit more in line here. This is a really good one. Casualty replen, 30% for the whole army. So now we're going to be healing just like absolute beasts. Oh, God. Now Turin has to pay the troll toll. I know. The barracks in Goobers Reich. Yeah, we could do a barracks here, actually. That's not a bad idea. We do have a gatehouse coming. We'll do that next turn. We can get the barracks there. And, because we have everything we need for our army, so we're not really in dire straits to recruit. Oh my god, this frickin' haggard orc army. Nope. They are at war with us. So now we have to deal with just some janky-ass orc army coming over the hill. Oh. This is a new campaign. Like, I was about to crush the fort. I was coming in with the steel chair. But now we have to deal with the Urks. You know what? Karl Franz isn't going to cower at the bottom of a hill. He's coming in. I'm tempted to auto-resolve this, but we're actually going to fight it. For Lords and Heroes, oh, regardless, that's really good, because Lords and Heroes and auto-resolves do get pounded quite a bit, so getting that replen is going to be very useful. Did you see the Red Moon Inn? Yes. So we took a look at that earlier. The Red Moon Inn does have does give you like a Vermintide garrison, which is really, really cool. So, God, we're attacking. I mean, I could have tried to ambush this foul orc, but we're gonna. So we're gonna have multiple rows because orcs obviously have pretty decent frontliners. Our swordsmen, you know, aren't bad either, but you know, they've seen better days. So let's get you guys here. Crossbows here. Crossbows at the ready. And then we're gonna have some troops in the wings on reserve in case we get wrapped up on. And handgunners can be in the back as well. I mean, they should actually be probably front and center here. Get the Free Company Militia like right here or something. That's okay. All right, Karl Franz and the Wizard here. We're going to be getting some pendulums and calling in the thunder. We have the Reichsguard, and we also have our new mortar. So this is the mortar ROR, guys. Check it out. The Suitson's gun. Pretty cool. We'll see how strong it is here. Start deployment. Probably should have gambled to win some magic, but the orcs must pay. All right, so we can reposition. How do we want to position here? Well, basically, we just have to move the mortar forward a little bit and pull the orcs into combat. Because I just want them to come down the hill into this firing box here. So let's go ahead and reposition like this. We get the Reichsguard Knights kind of cycle charging. And the mortar is going to pull the orcs into combat. So once we get a couple shots, they'll charge forward with their main army. Come. Yes, good, Anakin. Good. So, I can see the potential of this bad boy, too. First shot should be going off here. Okay. Not the most... A little bit of a lackluster performance for their first showcase here in this campaign. Yeah, I should have gambled the magic. Who cares? I mean, I'm already full wins of magic anyway, so... I will be in a second, at least. Alright, so the mortar can pull back now. The Reichsguard Knights can hide in the trees. And we can await the orcish onslaught. The Dreadwalk. Karl Franz is going to beat the brakes off that Night Goblin Warboss, so... Does he have any archers or anything? No, it's just like all orc boys. Okay, well... Looks like Reichsguard are on duty for just riding down the trash here. Yeah, they brace for the charge even if they don't have the charge defense, which is pretty funny. Alright, so the firepower is coming into the orc boys. I mean, they're all shielded, which is a little bit unfortunate here, but let's go ahead and form a little bit of a flank denial there. Reichsguard Knights just doing their thing. And Karl and company, let's get you guys in there. Let's do it to it. So we're going to countercharge here, obviously. You pretty much always want to do that. You know, punish whatever orc boys we can. Cycle charge there again. Karl Franz is going to pop the Reich Rumpfang right here. And we will probably drop the Pendulum right here as well, because that's a lot of orcs. The orcs must pay the troll toll. Let's go ahead and form a flank denial here. Reichsguard can pull back now that we've done some pretty good damage. Mortar, let's get the halberds on that. And the mortar can just start shooting at pretty much, you know, any of these guys here. So those guys have been broken, which is good. Let's get them fighting as well. Franz, just being an absolute champion, is going to come down here. And our wizard can just hang tight there. We got some orc boys coming on the flank, though, which is going to be a little bit nasty. So that's where we need the Reichsguard to just hammer the flanks and like kind of make sure we don't get overwhelmed. And yeah, these guys can shoot here. Let's go ahead and shoot here. Franz is here now, so Franz should be able to give this little goblin the steel chair. And do we have another pendulum we need to do? No, pendulum is still on cooldown, actually. Okay, great. So we're shooting well. We got a lot of stuff coming in still. Let's get the swordsman kind of intercepting here, Reichsguard can hammer the flanks, and you guys can shoot there, and you guys can shoot into this big, disgusting blob. All right, Karl Franz is beating down this foul goblin. So let's go ahead and just do this. See if we can let the goblin live. He might actually just, unfortunately, just get taken out by collateral here. And we have another pendulum, which is going to be quite useful against this orcish wah. So let's go ahead and drop this. The beleaguered swordsmen need the help of their pendulum, their Von Gandalf, as he's called. So we've let that guy actually get pretty low here. Reichsguard have hammered the flank, but let's actually pull them up and around with a big fancy shift movement. Man, Franz is just all over the place, just taking names. Cool, cool, cool. We have another pendulum coming up soon, which is going to be good and tasty. Yeah, pistoliers would actually be very useful for chasing down this orc wah, but the orc wah probably isn't going to be able to heal and become a threat again. So once we're able to kind of, you know, smash them, I think we'll be fine. But, I mean, at least we're getting some level ups, right? So let's get the mortar shooting here. Reichsguard Knights can come in there and do a fat, juicy charge. Karl, come on. Pull back the reinforcements. You don't want to overchase. Obviously, I mean, chasing's okay to kill the last models. Although, I guess we're so close to winning at this point, we might as well. Pendulum. Let's get another one right here on all these orc boys. Kind of an awkward position since it's on the hill, so I think my cast was a little bit subpar, but... Oh, no, still pretty good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, that broke their back. Reichsguard Knights, let's chase you guys down. So at this point, we just kind of chase everything off the battlefield. Just chase, just get in there and pursue, my friends. Free Company Militia are actually kind of quick, so they can chase things off the battlefield. We even had some troops in reserve still. Franz is going to do it. Yeah, I guess I could have used the mortar a little bit more in the combat lines. We'll do a timing pendulum. You guys ready for this? Oh, no, hold on. Oh, yeah, that was a good one, actually. Nice. Yeah, but I didn't want to, like, blow up my own troops, so, yeah, that's that. All right, Reichsguard Knights, what are you guys chasing? You guys just hanging out? Okay, so I got a little bit lazy with that, but that's fine. We crushed that wall. Yeah, the Sitzen shots do look cool. I'm really excited to get the Caribou Greatswords. I think that's going to be cool. So our wizard got 181 kills. Just wait, guys, until he gets Pendulum plus Pit of Shades. Oh my god, AI just loves blobbing, so it's like, it's perfect. Yeah, you can click on the level up icon, correct? Yeah. Yeah, they were in March stance, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. So we don't need to chase even. They were in forced March stance, my friends. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Man, 1,700 people. I was like, I usually expect more people in the multiplayer streams, but hot damn. This is a deep one today. Thank you guys for joining. All right, so let's go ahead and execute the captives. We're not taking on any goblins into our ranks. And then, okay, so Confident Attacker. We got some good traits there. We got a Hedge Wizard. Ooh. We have some good wizardry here for him. Public Order and Local Province. Do we have any basic armor we can give him? Not really. Enchanted items, nothing. Okay. So he has leveled up. So we could just get Pendulum level 2. Lowers the cost, makes it better. Yeah, it's really good. All right, Franz. I mean, we're a little bit beat up right now, so I don't want to go fight that battle until we can replan for a turn. The Goobers Reich is not ready to level up, unfortunately, but we will build that barracks there because eventually we're gonna do it to it. So let's do that. And then we'll get rid of the one in Altdorf because you don't need it. You only need level 3 for that to be functional. And our boy Helmet, I mean, just kind of being a bro over here. There's not really much going on. I mean, the vampires are kind of trundling about. Kislev is surprisingly far south down here. We could recruit like a decent little army with him. Like get some archers. Do we even have recruitment infrastructure here? We don't right now, yeah. Okay. I mean, do we want to go fight vampires with him? I feel like he's kind of just a waste right now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the mortar stats because a couple of you guys in chat were asking. Oh, no friendly fire. Oh, man, that's why you guys... The Blessed Munitions would never harm the righteous. All right, that changes things. Thank you guys for pointing that out. That is really cool. The Elector counts are being summoned. So far, we've gotten Helmet. He's our bro. We have a couple, you know... Toddy's being a little bit difficult, but he's slowly getting a little bit more loyal to us. Let's go ahead and see who hates us here. Emil von Corden is just... Oh, that's right. He's the Marienburg guy. Okay. So, let's see. I mean, yeah. He likes us. He likes us. Oh, man. This guy's, like, just will not have our stuff down here. Despite the fact that we've used our machinations to try and get him to like us. He just will not do it. Let's see if there's anyone else we can get trade agreements with. They're obviously not going to want to. Sterling here. So let's go ahead and find the people who don't like us and see if we can use some of our court kind of treachery. So Avaland kind of doesn't like us, so let's improve relations there. Hockland likes us. We don't need to worry about that. Midland is kind of middle of the road, so we'll stay. Toddy's he's our guy. Lordland is slowly increasing, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Ostermark is okay. We could actually afford to do that there. Ostland's fine. Sterling hates us, obviously, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're basically just like bringing the Empire to heel here by, you know, sending electoral treachery their way. So we're gonna just replan for a turn, and then we'll probably go and attack. So we'll go into the forest. We'll go into ambush stance. Well, a surprise orc wah. I have to say, guys, this campaign is really fun. And is there any other threats we need to worry about? I mean, he could actually come over and help deal with the orcs. So let's start marching him over here. Yeah, helmet. So guys, for the first time in the campaign, we are summoning an Elector count. So someone in chat was asking about these special units here for the new Empire campaign, or excuse me, for Nuln. So if you have them, you get the Emperor's Wrath steam tank. That's where you get the big meme tank. So obviously getting them to be your friends is going to be quite good. Caribur Greatswords will be here in a turn or so. Oh, we can get them next turn, I think. Outstanding. All right, so let's pass. So this is going to be good. KFC stands for Karl Franz's court. Dude, that's pretty good. Yeah. So the Orc Wah, man, I remember telling you guys like 45 minutes ago we were going to be fighting at Helmgart here. Yeah. So we'll see. Lord Helmet. No, he's got his name. He's an Elector count. He deserves a little bit of respect. But yeah, we've had one confederation so far, which is good. So let's see if we can take Helmgart. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, chat actually died for a second, so I need to take care of this now. Come on, second brothers. I'm just trundling in the shadows. The laptop died. Yeah, I guess encampment stance could have been better there. It's okay. We're gonna combine some swordsmen anyways and get the goodies coming. And our boy Helmet's gonna be coming back as well. This laptop should be restarting here in a second so I can see your guys' chat. So one Elector count is being summoned. He's making his way over. If we may need him to take this fort because they've had time to heal again because of the orcs. So I was hoping to go for the death thrust there, but now we get the Caribur Greatswords, which will be quite cool. Our army's getting pretty good. I mean, the fact that we have this wizard means we could probably break massive formations here. All right, we got him anyways. So we're just gonna auto-resolve this. Might lose a swordsman or so. Yeah, it's fine. So we'll take on captives to get the casualty replan. So now it's time for the fort battle. Finally! Fort battle! All right. Oh, Potion of Toughness on Franz is really good. That's actually, like, it's a healing potion. So, did he level up again? Oh, he did. Okay, so the Barded Warhorse, Imperial Pegasus, we don't need to worry too much about that. Here we're going to take Quartermaster. It's just so good. Getting the upkeep reduction, like, really is powerful. We're going to get the Caribur Greatswords. Oh, cannot recruit? Oh, I thought it was available now. Oh, well. So we can go fight the fort battle now. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and look at the infrastructure here. Oh, Altdorf can be upgraded, actually. That's nice. Oh, man, but I know we need to get Altdorf up and going. Now, here, as far as buildings go, what do we want to build here? I mean, Pistoliers could be okay, because it does lead us to Demitech, which I think is going to be good, so we can do that next turn. But yeah, I want to get the main big Pumbaa city going. Our boy Helmet's coming over, and I think the orcs. He can help with the orcs in the mountains here. All right, guys.
The nation calls.
Yeah, the ambush actually worked out well there. So yeah, time for the fort battle. We're a little bit beat up, but I think we can still handle it.
Raise your weapons.
The time for half measures is over.
No peace, just war.
Oh my God, look at that garrison, guys. Jesus. That is like nasty. I mean, we could siege them out, but I feel like that defeats the point. So Karl should be able to single-handedly deal with a lot of this. Plus we have chevrons galore, so let's fight the battle. So this is yeah, guys, we're showing the new system, the new Empire rework, and I'm going to be doing this campaign because I'm really enjoying it. So, and honestly, my favorite thing about campaigns is when there's like an early struggle. So we're fighting the fort battle. We were finally able to get those filthy secessionists out of their rat hole, and now we get to fight the fort as it should be, which is good. Richie, thank you. Build your walls, man. It will all end in tears. I do. Trust me. That's one thing I'm actually pretty good about in campaign is building walls. So Mongo's, big thanks. Yeah, we answered your question. Thank you for your donation, Mongo and Richie. Appreciate it, guys. So fort battle's going to be interesting here. So where do we want to really punch in? Look at this. This is pretty cool. Like, this is how all siege battles should be. Look. So you have like the main courtyard. You have like terraces. You have places to put archers for like multi-layered defense. I think this looks pretty cool. Look at this. All right. Well then. And do we want to climb the wall? I mean, they got mortars. I mean, I think a Franz hammer just going right down the front is going to be the best. So we're just gonna do it. I'm not gonna game the system too much, although it might cost me a lot. But Free Company Militia can be in the second row. Crossbowmen can still shoot up on the walls. Although I know they have gunnery towers. Like what you would do if you're really gamey though is you would just like camp in the corner here and just like frickin' troll. Mortar's going to be quite good here. No friendly fire, and it can shoot into the gates and different things like that. So we're just going to do a big, ugly control group for now. Get the halberds here as well. We'll probably have some troops climb the walls, just to try and shut down the towers if we can. And then these guys can be in group 3, 2, and 4. That's fine. All right, start deployment. I guess we can gamble the winds of magic. Chat's back on, guys. Chat's back on. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's see how strong these things are. So you guys can go climb this tower. You guys can go climb this tower. And the main force can move forward. Reichsguard going here. Mortars can shoot up on the walls, I guess. Shoot at the crossbowmen here. That's a lot of firepower, for sure. Let's fast forward a little bit as we advance here. Crossbows hit pretty hard, for sure. The new crossbows. I mean, I think our heroes alone could probably win this, so we should be fine. I don't think you can actually pendulum on walls, though. Yeah, that's really stupid. I've always hated that. Let's get you guys going here. There's actually crossbowmen up on the wall, so I think climbing the walls wouldn't be a bad idea to get on the bows. These guys can go in the center. We're not going to need too much here. Did somebody in chat say I was going to lose? In the words of Marcus Wolfhard, have a little faith, man. Have some faith in the boys of Sigmar. Unless the AI gets like wise and snipes my freaking caster. Look at that, 3 mortars in the back too. That's pretty good. Oh, there's actually great swords on the wall. So climbing the walls is actually stupid because the great swords are just going to karate chop me. So now my crossbows can start focus firing. We'll just shoot those guys in the middle here. And the mortars just kind of keep shooting whatever you can on the walls. So yeah, we're okay there. We're gonna get some collapsing. Karl, like with pendulums, like when they blob up to fight me at the gate, they're just gonna lose the battle just objectively from that. Free Company Militia might as well get up and start shooting as well, so we'll get you guys right here to start shooting this group. And the great swords are coming down now, but pendulums are, you can Pit of Shades on walls, you guys are saying? Oh, that's interesting. Mortars should be doing a lot of damage when they do make contact on the walls here. Oof, oof, oof. Look at that, the mortar coming down. Oh man, my guys are taking a lot of firepower from the mortars. Let's get those Reichsguard down and around here. That was a mistake. Yeah, we could just camp them over there for now. So, Karl Franz leading the charge on the wall here. Now we have firepower coming in from these guys. Our crossbows are doing a lot of damage though, for sure. Yeah. You will fall. How dare you? Have a little faith, man. What does he have over here? Empire Knights waiting for me? Karl Franz will just beat the brakes off this guy in here. So we're getting some good damage up here. Let's get you guys like under here. My crossbowmen are raining a lot of damage, and crossbowmen are a very, very solid early game unit. Alright, so let's start shooting here. Mortar can keep shooting at the greatswords because they're a pretty big threat. And eventually they're going to come down and fight me. The gate is just about broken. And come on, mortars raining fire on the walls. And I know I could be gaming the system and just camping in the edge of the tower's radius, but we're not doing that today. Charge, Sons of Sigmar, for the Emperor! Here we go. So we're getting there. So let's just get everyone kind of punching in and fighting, which is going to be good. Free Company Militia. Now that the greatswords are coming off the walls, the Free Company can now climb it and just take out the crossbows, which would be good. Mortars can just shoot in, and yeah, we'll continue shooting at the swordsman here. So, we need Franz to just get in there and go deep on the Lord. Oh man, we forgot Karl Franz, did we? Oh, that's pretty bad. Alright, so let's get our wizard back, and do we have any pendulums we want to do? Screwed up, I forgot Karl. Thankfully he's on a horse, so he's going to get there really quick. Alright, so do we have a pendulum? Yes, we do. That's going to be a good one right there. That'll get a lot of guys. Oh yeah, give me that butter. Alright, so let's get Franzi in there. Franz is coming in to just give the business to my enemies. The enemies of Sigmar shall pay the toll. Let's keep shooting the crossbows if we can. Mortars. Could shoot into the blob over here, but I don't know if we're going to even have a line of sight. Unfortunately, we're taking some mortar fire ourselves. Let's go ahead and do Melkos on the greatswords. It's going to be a good choice. Halberds and company can go ahead and scoot up, and the Reichsguard can now just slam into the front. Yeah, and we've broken their leadership. It's only a matter of time. Because once we get back to the Reichsguard will now come in, and they're just going to go kill all those mortars in one fell swoop. For Sigmar, baby! We have a little bit of a greatsword option here. It's going to clip those greatswords. Won't be like brutal, but it's pretty good. Whoa, whoa, that pendulum just ricocheted off the wall. Come on, Emperor. Go exact the Emperor's justice. Reichsguard are coming in. Free company are on the walls. Granted, greatswords are up there now, so maybe we should just get back down. Fall back. We need to force the Reichsguard through, although there's Empire Knights back there. Here, you guys want an epic shot? Let's get Karl Franz. Actually, we need Karl to help with the greatswords here, because they actually are a bit of a problem. So these swordsmen can start coming down here, and the swordsmen over here, I think we had some up on these walls. They can go fight those Empire Knights. Empire Knights actually aren't that good in sustained combat, believe it or not. They have really, really bad stats. So we'll go ahead and hit the halberdiers. Our free company are actually on the walls tearing up their bows. So the crossbows, for now, let's go ahead and have them climb here, because then they can start getting good arcs of fire. So the crossbows are going to climb the walls. Yeah, that'll be good. Great. So the leadership is back online, but Karl should be able to deal with that pretty happily. Reichlin Runefang will be getting popped in a second as well. Oh, Karl with the steel chair, but that mortar fire is really hurting. So let's get these guys, these Reichsguard over here, and see if they can help against these Empire Knights on the far side. And all right, so we've taken out the leadership here. Our state troops are still fighting, but barely. Karl's gonna have to, do some work here. So we have taken out the bows up on the wall. Yeah, you can see they're pretty tied up now. Those mortars are really, really hurting us. All right, so let's start shooting some mortars at these Empire Knights here. And we have Melkos here against these greatswords. Get a little bit of cycle charging coming in. We need some more swordsmen to just help out, because we are actually running a little bit dry on steam here. Thankfully, our Reichsguard did get over there and do some damage. I guess just having the crossbows sit here and shoot is probably going to be better than having them climb the walls. So let's go ahead and clean up over here. And pull these swordsmen back. There's no reason to just sacrifice them. So the mortars, keep shooting into these Empire Knights if we can. Karl's going to go unify with the Reichsguard and these take out these Empire Knights here. And the crossbows can just start shooting at, yeah, they can just shoot at the greatswords over the walls. We'll put them in guard mode so they carry out those orders. He's pretty good on ammunition on the mortars, but basically if I can clean up over here, yeah, we should probably hit the halberds. Halberds are actually a bit of a threat. We're pulling back. These guys can shoot the greatswords. Pull back here. Yeah, we're getting some decent fire over the wall. But the wall is ours now, which is good. Great, so those guys are broken. So Karl can team up with the Reichsguard here in Group 5. Come and ride down some of these greatswords. And we're getting some decent fire, actually, on these guys. Yeah, the greatswords are taking a bit of a beating here. We can probably get some of the crossbows into the courtyard. Not quite yet, actually. Let's get halberds just going there. Karl and company. The AI, like, instantly braces for you, too, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. Looks like those greatswords will break here. But we need to pull back a little bit because we do have some Empire Knights coming in that are going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, so let's do this. So those greatswords are broken, which is good. Swordsmen can chase them off.
Yes, sir. Return to duty.
And yeah, we can break these halberds.
This is my command.
Let's go. Where's Gandalf? Gandalf! Is he still fighting over here? Oh my god, they're still fighting Empire Knights. Oh my goodness. Hopefully Gandalf can win that fight. Okay, those halberds should be broken. No problem. And these crossbows, let's get them at the ready, I suppose. Yeah, so great. So we were able to do some punching here, and some of our Free Company militia are fighting in combat, which isn't great, but let's sneak some greatswords, or some infantry back here. Like, once the mobile forces are dealt with, yeah, this is really big. We need to go back there and take out those mortars, because those things have just been doing the work of the gods this entire game. Yeah, these guys are just going to hold for now. Let's form a bit of a kill box out here. And swordsmen can just keep doing their thing. Gandalf and company have a... Where's Gandalf? Gandalf! Let's get you up here on the high ground. So this is pretty epic. This is like Karl Franz's charge. He's like, the beleaguered sons of Sigmar, today the Secessionists fall! As they just kind of surge in here. And the Empire Knights are not out of position, which is good too. Let's get the mortar, continue to shoot at Empire Knights if we can. Let's get you guys inside. Shooting at the halberds. Yeah, some swordsmen will fall here, but Karl and his Reichsguard should be able to clean up shop back here. Come on. Shoot the halberds, screen. Crossbowmen are just going to be hanging on this wall right here. Our mortars shooting in, doing some okay damage. The swordsmen just got to keep hustling. Come on, Karl! We need to shut down their mortars! If I had Deathclaw, this would have been over like an hour ago. Yeah, having 3 mortars in like an early game garrison is pretty strong. Something we've learned today. Alright, so we're forcing them back. Reichsguard and company should be in good shape here. Let's get everyone inside the walls. You need to like shut down those Empire Knights, because if they get back there to fight the Reichsguard, that could be bad. Pop the Runefang just to make the Reichsguard even a little bit more killy. Karl will be fine because he does have the Potion of Toughness, so he could easily solo all those Empire Knights. Oh man, yeah. Let's get everyone in. The mortar can stay outside, but everyone else should be moving in. These crossbows can go fight these swordsmen. We can go fight the halberds here. And I'm pretty sure that's it at this point. Reichsguard should be able to clean up, although we are taking actual Reichsguard casualties from... Alright, so let's go here. Halberds can go ahead and halt and brace so they get the charge bonus, although, yeah, these unfortunate free company are going to take the beating for them. The beating shall continue. Mortars can shoot in since it doesn't do friendly fire. And the last of the mortars here. We still have Gandalf too with like full winds of magic, so we can actually overcast and melcast on those guys from here, which is gonna do some pretty good damage. Yes! 2 mortars and a great cannon. Oh, okay, yeah. And a cannon. Yeah, the cannon was doing, I'm sure, some work as well. That was actually a fierce battle. That was a fierce battle. I did use Runefang on the Knights, correct. The Lizardmen one will be going out relatively soon, Rockalith. Next couple days, probably. That was fun. That was very, very fun. It's hard, because he had 2 great swords. Like, he had some heavy, heavy troops, and I had mostly state troops, and he also had more mobility than I did, plus artillery, and towers that do fire handgun bullets. Now, I could have gamed the system. I could have camped in the corner, used all the crossbows to just, you know, run out of ammo and just kill all his stuff, and then go in, which it's not fun to watch, so we're not going to do that. We're going to fight actual battles here. It's going to be great. All right, so the Emperor Karl Franz doing the work of Sigmar, and we will occupy this lovely garrison. Helmgart. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, we got the Deathjacks, the Sigmar Sons. Yes, we got a province too. Oh, look, it even has this little province has its own deal. Okay, what do we want to do here? I guess we'll do Untainted Sigmarite Doctrine. All right, so we've taken care of the Secessionists here, which is good. Our army is just beat to breaks here. Oh my goodness. For Karl, we're going to get the Quartermaster to continue to get the reduction. And for the final tier, yeah, it's going to be 15%, which will be really good. So that basically is just like a huge economic boon. Okay, so let's take the Sigmar Sons into our very replenished ranks. And we have our other guy. He's going to go kind of sniff out the orcs.
This will bolster the nation.
Now, as far as buildings go, Altdorf is going to be upgrading here. I think we do want to get the Pistolier tech because it is going to eventually open up the Empire Cav, like Empire Knights and all that stuff, so that'll be really nice. Growth all the way. Well, I guess growth, I mean, yeah, I guess growth is better here because... can it be up? Yeah, I think it can be upgraded, right? Yeah, I guess it can. So yeah, we need population surplus, so growth is going to be prudent. All right, so we're still, you know, taking some penalties here because we confederated. Here, do we have a public order infrastructure set up? It looks like it's stabilizing anyways. because of Festdog, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But I think having a taproom for the long run is a good idea. Oh, but we have a hunting camp here. Oh, that's pretty good. And a unique building in Talabheim, which is going to be for, oh, Blazing Sun, Chapter House. All right. We'll get that. Get the trade resources. And we're going to start getting walls soon once our economy gets a little bit better. I don't know how useful the second army is at the moment. But we could actually get, like, the Death Jacks in this army. Like, you know, if a fight does come around. Yeah. Skarsnik's coming for sure. He's lurking in the hills, so we'll probably go crush him soon. So basically we just gotta, you know, we'll do that. We'll keep, you know, securing our territories. I'm surprised we had such an early confederation coming in. That was something. Yeah, almost 2,000 viewers, honestly. I was not expecting this, but, you know, the Empire is badass, so I don't blame you guys. Empire is, like, one of the coolest factions, hands down. Show Garrison for all levels of that fort. Luca, you got it, man. I'll show you right now. So Skarsnik is using underway stance, so perhaps Skarsnik is going to be lurking in our territories. But we do have our Elector count here, who's going to be helping us out. War declared. Quick question, will the Elector count system be available for the Von Karstein? I don't think so. No, they have their own stuff. They have, like, the bloodlines and all that. He's our grumpy, difficult Elector count over there. Yeah, the second army, I really don't know if it's worth it, but as our nation does grow, we're going to need more coverage. So perhaps it is right now. Nuln is just not having our shit. They're just so grumpy. We might have to take them out. Granted, if we do take out another Elector count, it obviously gives us the territory, but the issue being is that the other Elector counts start to like you less because they're like, oh, well, if he would do this to Nuln, he would do this to us, right? So you have to kind of like balance it out. I could go for a quick treasure hunt, but our capital is about to be getting upgraded here, so we're going to be in good shape in that respect. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Empire's actually a really hard faction to play, or they were in multiplayer. They're still hard because like their stuff isn't like super tanky or strong on its own. It's very synergy driven. All right, so we have Helmgart now, and Helmgart is going to have a good garrison. Yeah, so we don't even need to defend this. That's awesome. So for the Grand Fort, yeah, you get Empire Knights, Great Swords, Halberds. The imposing fort, you get like Reichsguard, Hellstorms, and the big Papa fort, you get a Great Cannon, Hellstorms, like Great Swords, like it's just deep. That's so cool. So we don't even have to like defend here. We could just be like, all right, the fort's got us covered. That is simply awesome. So here, we wanted the Pistolier tech, but we don't quite have the money for it. We're a little bit short, which is okay. So you are going to go, we're going to go deal with some orcs now, so you can come back down to the Goobers Reich. Altdorf is upgrading. I don't know if we need to upgrade the rally field quite yet, because we don't really need more troops at the moment. This tanning place gives us growth and resources, which is going to be useful for our trades later on, and I guess we should just get some walls for now. We're not like in a rush. I think getting walls is like, we want it at like every settlement. Yeah. We should have enough to build the Pistoliers next turn, regardless of the circumstances. Now these guys are just like, yeah, okay, so they're getting friendlier with us because of the machinations we had. So let's see if they'll take one or the other. Okay, so they won't take that. You guys want to take non-aggression? Okay, perfect. So at least they took something, and we still have that freaking quest to buddy up with Nordland here. So let's see if they want to trade. Come on, take it. Bastards. Still won't do that. What other quests do we have? Establish a trade agreement. Move any character to the following region, Altdorf. Okay, so we'll go back there with be at war with Crooked Moon. Okay, that's fine. So Karl will probably head back to Altdorf now. Although we could just move any character back, so we can even just move the wizard back for now. So the wizard will go back to Altdorf to continue that quest. We're going to get Pistolier tech here at the main city. The Silver Seal. Okay, the Witch Hunter reports that a mysterious woman was seen fleeing through a small hamlet to the east of Altdorf. Though the informant only caught a glimpse of her retreating back into the faint moonlight, he swears that her steed was a thing of bone and fell green glow about it. The Witch Hunter suspects her to be an agent of the undead. Stirland lies to the east of the Reichland, and beyond it lies Sylvania. Historically, the center of the undead activity in that area. Okay. Though the informant breach a dam. What? So, what do you guys think? I'm playing on very hard. Join their war with the Wood Elves there? Yeah, I could. So do we pursue her? I feel like we have to pursue the beast. Pursue the Silver Seal. Win the following battle with the Emperor Karl Franz. Oh, we get to teleport. Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're pursuing the beast. Pursue the beast. And Helmet is going to be our bastion against Skarsnik, although Skarsnik is probably lurking here somewhere. So Uber's Right could get attacked as well. It's not like upgraded heavily yet.
I will marshal the men.
So Helmet, we can go ahead and recruit the Deathjacks for you to give you a little bit more punch in your army. Although, do we really need that? Oh, man, he's not that strong is the problem. So, but if there is a threat, he can kind of feel it out. So let's go ahead here. We'll go into ambush dance. I mean, how far can this orc go? That orc can just quite reach us. So let's actually move back a little bit here. Gonna move back just a sliver. Ambush dance. Karl Franz is still nearby. He's healing up. So we need to replan for sure because our army did take a bit of a beating. Oh, we actually do have the Pistolier recruitment in the other city. That's right. We could do global recruitment. That's a pretty expensive though. It's time for the Inquisition, yeah. So we're basically gonna. We do need to upgrade. Okay, so maybe we don't need Pistolier tech since we have it elsewhere. So let's see what else we would want. We can't get the landmark buildings here. Is there anything else we really need to kind of concern ourselves with? But getting that in Altdorf would probably be better because that's like more of our central region. Do we want to globally recruit some Pistoliers while we heal? That could be pretty good. Although we're about to get the Karabberg boys. What, 2 turns? We could do that. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and combine some swordsmen here. And let's merge you guys. We'll get some Pistoliers while we heal, and that should be fine. It is pretty expensive, but that's okay. And then we can just save the last slot for the Karabberg Greatswords. All right, so let's go ahead and pass turn for now. We're going to get the Karabberg Greatswords. And thank you guys so much for joining on today's stream. Do I need an armory in Talbotland? That's a hard one to say. I have to like read it. I mean, eventually I may need an armory, but I'm not sure. We'll take a look because I have to decide where I want. I mean, Altdorf will have the Greatsword tech. I really do want Altdorf to be our main region, but yeah, we'll see if we need it here in a second. Hey, no worries, guys. Backseat gaming is fine. And it seems like the dwarves are on a bit of a grudge mission here to go attack the Garaz there. So they'll be unlocked next turn, I think. So as far as what you missed quite a bit. We dealt with the Secessionists, which is a lot harder now because they have a fort in the hills that like is very, very meaty. So I mean, be ready, guys. That is not going to be an easy feat. And also on top of that, we did confederate with one of our Elector counts. We've had some political machinations to buff up the other Elector counts as well. And yeah, we're doing good. Knights of the Blazing Sun, I'll take a look. Yeah, but firstly, I want to see if I need the armory there. That's the one thing that there's like some guy like mowing his lawn back there. So the orcs, oh man, oh no. Another orc army? I don't think we can stop that. Although maybe, because, yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we fight this? That's a lot of orc boys. We do have 1 mortar. Oh man, they came out of nowhere. I was really hoping our garrison would just... Are the orcs going to be taking our fort? Oh man. What do you guys think? Do we fight this? I really don't think we have a chance. Like, we do have the towers and everything, but... Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve that, because there's no way. Oh, Helmgard has fallen. Well, I have the perfect mission for Helmet. To go re-secure the fort. Oh, man, it's too bad that didn't heal up. But, come on, Bretonnia, what are you guys doing? Like, just take care of your problems. You know, don't let them spill into the Empire. Oh, man. No, guys, there's no way we could win that. It would be a complete waste of time. We will safeguard, we'll refuse the creature. So here we have options, like I said. Now we do have the armory here, which is fine. Now, but for Pistolier tech, we don't need the armory here, really. That's correct. So we can actually demolish that. Lumber mill we could upgrade, but I do want to get the cav tech here. Altdorf is going to be going soon, so maybe we just get an armory in the main city. Although, is it something that requires the main city? So armory only requires tier 3, so it's not necessary in our main city. There's no way. It would have been just a complete waste of time, guys, to fight that battle.
Bring me to my men.
Pistoliers will be coming in a turn. Helmet will, I wonder how the dwarves did in the mountains there.
By Sigma's right.
Alright, so let's get you back here. Okay, so firstly we need our wizard back. You're a wizard, Harry. Let's get him in the main army, and we will recruit the Caribou Greatswords. Oh, one more turn still, so we can't recruit them yet. Okay, so we'll go do that next turn. The fort just a beleaguered. They're like, guys, all right, let's restock this fort. All right, we're gonna get the Pendulum going because it's just too good and tasty. We'll have a couple Pistoliers as well for skirmishing potential, just to chase down routing units, which I feel like in campaign is very good. And I think it's time to just upgrade economic infrastructure. So let's just get this going. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Like, let's just get that economy going. We have plenty of RORs and other troops to go for now. Sorry for the background noise, by the way, guys. So yeah, the armory we can build in like one of these like little hamlets here. We could probably build it in like Isleheart or something, and then we'll be able to get greatsword tech. As far as Altdorf goes, what do we want to build here? I mean, the meme tank is a thing. We could get Pistolier tech. We already have it. Our other global recruitment is a little bit annoying though, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it is at the proper city too, so I think we just keep it there. And then over here we can get like wizard tech or something else, or artillery tech. Boris von Gandalf. I know, that's him. Hey, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yes, my lord.
Make Altdorf your money bank turn, null your gunnery. It all works. Altdorf has the taproom, it has a pottery maker. I mean, yeah, we can go for economy here. But there are some buildings that do require high tier. So, for example, the cannons, like to get cannons and wagons and stuff, like we might just do that infrastructure here. Plus, we do also have the unique buildings, the Reichsguard and all that stuff, plus the wizards, but that's not till tier 4, so that's a ways off. All right, so we have our homeboy here who can come help out. Let's go ahead and just bring him over towards Karl for now.
Onwards.
The Elector counts have been summoned here. We're about to get the state troops upgrade. And here we go. Check how much you get from a port upgrade. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that next turn. No problem. So this is going to be a deep stream since there's still a lot of people here. So we'll go a little bit longer, guys. Talib needs to be your knight recruiter. Focus on that. I'll take a look over there. Yeah, there's so much to explore with this. Like, there's so many new things that, of course, I'll be figuring things out as we go, but... yeah, thanks guys again for joining today. Let me shut the windows back there. Can you guys hear that background noise? Hopefully not. Hopefully that'll muffle the sound a little bit. Bro, so I didn't pause the stream forgetting it was live. Altdorf shall continue to grow and prosper, hopefully. We're basically just going to upgrade our infrastructure now. Our army is suitable for this point in the campaign. We're going to get the Caribou Greatswords and try and fight the Greenskins with them. Gelt's new start position? Sure. We'll take a look at that as well, if I can remember. I've been streaming for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And of course, the stream will be up afterwards as well. All right, let us go forward here. Come on, Musion. Pass the turn back to me. You've got nothing going on anyways. Yeah, this is the thing about Mortal Empires. Okay, wait. I'm glad you guys can't hear it, because there's some like crazy neighbor mowing his lawn just with a mullet and no shirt on, so yeah. That's good. Life's good. Oh, I'm getting Mr. Starch now. Oh, you know what? Let's just turn that off for now. Yeah. All right, so this is basically like, who do we want to endorse? Let's do this to keep it even. So we have the state troops. We're gonna go ahead and get the armor for infantry units. That's really, really good for state troops. That's like game changing. Hey, Garland Green, hot damn. Thank you for the 500 SEK, man. Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right. That is a very generous donation. Thank you so much, man. All right. Wow. Garland, thank you. I don't know what that translates to, but that is very, very generous of you, my friend. So thank you so much. All right, so yeah, we'll have our cav come out of here, and then we'll have our great swords come out of the hood here. Now, what we're gonna do, I know I probably should get the fort back. So the orcs probably still lurk. Franz has his pistoliers. We can get the great swords now. So I think we'll send. So we'll send Karl over here to deal with this threat, to deal with our boy Skarsnik. So we're going to declare war on the little... Look at it, he wants a non-aggression pact? What is this? Actually, no, we'll just ambush him. It's fine, we don't need to, like, be friendly here. And we'll send a helmet into this region here, and he'll recruit just some extra troops here. Just some swordsmen and stuff like that. He can also have the death jacks, which actually we don't need to recruit now, so we can just do that instantly. So he's going to go take the fort back, and then we'll have Karl Franz take out the goblins to the north. And yeah, we have Elector for upgrades coming next turn. We don't really need to upgrade that, so we'll just go over here and do some economy stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll get the lumberyard going, which is going to be nice. We'll get a gate here as well. Richie, thank you for the 20. Richie, I really do appreciate it, man. Meant to give it 20. Don't worry about it, man. You're all good. I just appreciate having you here, man. So we need to get our Imperial authority back because it's not great. So yeah, because Confederation is going to hurt us. So we need to Empire settlements returned. Okay, so I think getting Helmgart back will actually help us in that respect. Is there anything we want to do here? Balthazar Gelt already loves us. It's been a while since we've tried to get trade agreements, actually. So you wanna give us a trade agreement, buddy? All right, so let's do a trade agreement and then add. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like declaring war on their wood elves and whatnot, and causing more drama. The Empire can continue to troll as it wishes. Mordheim here is quite happy. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement with them. Nope. All right, so you wanted me to check the port. So if we upgrade the port here, it goes to 150 from 100, so it's not like a huge, the Imperial Harbor. So it's not bad, but it's not, pressing, I think. So Franz is going to be going in. I can't quite reach him this turn, but we will go into encampment stance for now. Actually, let's just go back into our own territory a little bit. And
my orders are to move.
Actually, we can't go into encampment because we don't have enough movement. We need 50. It's fine. We're not going to need that much to beat Skarsnik here. I basically shut my window and it changed the lighting in the room, which trolled the green screen. So I just turned that off to because it was like getting all. I was basically becoming Spider-Man in the Avengers. I was just fading into antiquity. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get archers in that army too. Trust me. I'm gonna get the Death Jacks and Helmgart must be resecured. And who better to secure this glorious Empire outpost than one of our legendary Elector counts? So yeah. And any other changes you guys want to see, please let me know. The harbor is nerfed, yeah. It seems to only give a little bit, but I mean, come on, there's so many other buffs and things you have, so it's not like that big of a deal in my opinion. Orcs have a decent little army here, but they're no might for the great swords of Karaberg, who are going to be coming in with the steel chair and dropping some goodies. Yeah. So I mean, eventually we'll probably replace the port because, like you guys said, it's not as good as it used to be, but. Oh, I'm taking the fort. I have a guy about to take it, but remember there was a 20 stack of orc boys up there, so I can't go unprepared. It's not a freebie by any stretch of the imagination. I'll be streaming this campaign tomorrow as well, so I'm probably going to go for 3 hours today, and then tomorrow there will be another 3 hours. So there will be multiple days of this to tide you guys over until you can get your hands on it yourselves. What about the port in Marienburg? Does it still give 1,200 gold per turn? I'm not sure. I haven't got Marienburg yet, because the Secessionists and some of the orc trolls in the mountains have been really causing problems. So we're basically going to capture this dwarf keep, or this old dwarf keep up here in the hills, and Karl Franz has to crush the rebellion. All right, so those savages, migration here. I think we're okay on public order, actually. It's only for 5 turns. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. So the fort can be reached now. We don't quite have like a full kind of stack here. Hey, darling. Sure, darling. What's up? Alright guys, I'm back. Lady Turin giving me an update. 24-hour stream. Oh man, I can't do that. That would be pretty brutal. So Altdorf's upgraded now, so now it's time to just go hambone on upgrades. And the garrison of Altdorf's pretty good naturally. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Landmarks we can't get. We're level 3. Pistolier tech. Yeah, we'll figure it out here. I mean, I guess we'll just make it a little cash cow. Where's the economic infrastructure? For now, all right, so let us go ahead over here. Man, I really got to be careful. A 20 stack of orcs would flatten this army. So that's why I'm kind of like nervous about it. So let's go ahead here and recruit some archers, and we'll get the Death Jacks next turn. And Franz is going to go, and what is that? Yeah, just a little weak army here. So Franz is going to go up the hill and conquer these goblins.
They will obey.
What does the province look like here? I think there's this, and then there's some dwarf holds. We could just raise it to the ground and let the dwarves take it back, so we don't have to deal with that. All right, so over here, as far as infrastructure goes, we want to get gates. Yeah. After this battle, we'll have enough for the gates. So we're going to declare war, which actually completes an objective for us. We actually had a mission to get some prestige to go take them out. All right, so we got a little goblin settlement, which we actually have to fight, even though their army's really pathetic. A 23-hour stream? No, guys. She told me to summon the... Dude, the Elector counts have been summoned. One of them, at least. Skarsnik here he's having a rough time. And you guys know the Skarsnik campaign is one of the hardest ones. It's basically Warhammer campaign on hard mode. And, yeah. We got some Reichsguard. We got a mortar. We have the ROR Greatswords, which you guys will get to see in action for the first time. I don't know if Bretonnia gets forts. I don't think they do. In the same way. All right, so there's going to be a little Haggard Goblin ambush behind us, which we'll crush. We will crush this insurrection. So crossbows in here, guns in the second row because again they have line of sight issues. And the sword should be a little bit more forward here. Oh, we actually have Sigmar Sons too, and the Caribou Greatswords. So the Caribou Greatswords have bathed in blood. Oh man, they give allies melee attack and leadership. That is gangster. Man, those are some good greatswords. Come on, give us those in multiplayer. That'd be pretty cool, huh? We're not even going to need these guns for now, so we'll just put them over here. We have the Pistoliers to go run interference. So 2 and 2, and the mortar can start shooting as well. And the gun line can just be ready to party here. Franz and the caster can come help crush this little goblin insurrection in the corner. So let's put these guys in 3. Cool, and 4. Start deployment, no need to gamble in my opinion. And yeah, the crossbows should just waste them before they get in there. Is that Scars? Oh, that's the war boss. Oh, is it just him? Okay. I should have been paying attention. So let's go ahead and move the main army over here. Karl Franz can go in and just club that war boss. Go ahead, Karl. Give him the Wrath of Sigmar. So we'll go start doing some light skirmishing, and our mortar fire can just go over there. Alright, so he's been taken care of. The crossbows can now just kind of not friendly fire Karl Franz, please. Karl will give this guy the dirty business. Should be wavering here. We'll just do some cycle charging. Pistoliers are going to come up with the Reichsguard. Alright, let's go punt this guy again. We could pop the Rune Fang, but it's not really necessary in my opinion. Although the Orc did actually hit us on impact there, which is pretty cool. He made some decent contact. Mortar fire's coming in. Oh, there's actually some trolls in this army. Okay. Karl can be in group 5. We'll move the main force up here. Karl, do you defeat that orc yet? Okay, he's been crushed before the might of Sigmar. Karl Franz, the champion of the Empire, coming in with steel chairs always. Karl Franz just annihilating that orc. Yeah, I know, it's pretty funny, right? Alright, so let's go after the Spider Riders. Just pull them away a little bit if we can. Pistoliers, do you want to just get those guys chasing you? Mortar fire should be really good here as well. And the main Empire army is going to be rallying forth. The gun line can actually just scoot back and go on the flank a little bit. Now we can just go after these guys. Alright, Karl. Let's do it for Sigmar, buddy. Reichsguard should do that. We'll put them in skirmish mode and actually just go shoot the Squake Hoppers here. Yeah, Reichsguard should be able to win that fight pretty handily. We can actually do a charge there. That's fine. These guys can go here. These guys can go here. Form ranks! Ranks have been formed. Reichsguard can just kind of stay on these guys. Pistoliers can shoot here. The crossbows are at the ready. All right, let's do it to it. So crossbows, of course, we want to focus trolls. They are the big, scary, big Pumbaa threat here. We're going to be charging in. Caribou greatswords can charge in as well. Just kind of start crumping some gits, and we'll get Franz going after the big guys. Get some halberds in there as well. Here it comes. Some loonies are being thrown at us, but we have something they don't, which is the glorious pendulum. Let's go and drop the pendulum. Get you guys going here, and these guys can just start shooting at little goblins up on the hill. All right, so the main orc formation has been broken pretty heavily. I think we pendulumed ourselves a little bit. Caribou greatsword's actually taking a little bit of work though from that onslaught. So clearly the warriors of 8 peaks here are not without a response here to our punishment. And how are the pistoliers doing? Yeah, they're still in kind of combat over here. I mean, they should be able to polish these guys off in a second. These free company militia. Free company can actually go chase the archers because it'll make them start to run, essentially. One group of pistoliers can go after you guys. Another one can go there. So far, so good. So yeah, the main line's holding. Karl should be able to beat down this goblin boss. Let's go ahead and pop the goodies. And we do have a pendulum as well, so we'll do a timed pendulum on the run. Let's do that, and that should be a pretty good one. Should make contact, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Yeah, we clipped him. So we want to be chasing down routing units. This is a fight at the city though, so it's gonna be pretty good for us. Caribou greatswords really did take a beating though, but they did well. Swordsmen can go chase as well. Little goblins are going to be relatively fast to chase down. So I forgot about you guys. Let's move them up. All right, cool. So now we chase down the scraps. Get you guys going here. Not much else I can really chase. Karl can take out the boy here. Get him. Got him. 34 HP. We got you. Good. Skarsnik can pay the troll toll. I don't really care if they fall back. And over here, we can go after you guys. And you guys. Great. All right, Skarsnik, it's time to pay. You're going to pay the Danny DeVito. Skarsnik basically is Danny DeVito. You know, look at him. Yeah, the pistoliers were good. Yeah, they're a useful unit. Just having a couple in campaign is nice because they can chase down routing units and accrue value in that respect. But we have a couple archers left. We have some. Yeah, we're not going to get everything, unfortunately. Yeah, it's fine. Who cares? We don't need to nitpick here. It's not like a super scary situation. Pistoliers are really good. Yeah, they're solid. Multiplayer too. They're really good counter skirmishing for the Empire against like beastmen and factions that have their own light skirmishers because they can 360 shoot and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, I guess I should be shooting the mortar into my own blobs because it doesn't have friendly fire. All right, so Skarsnik has fallen, but he'll be back. He's a schemer. I have a special spot for Skarsnik in my heart. The Emperor Karl Franz rides forth, Meraz in hand. All right, guys. So we've conquered that for now. Giblet. Yeah, they got wiped out. We didn't even need to chase them. That's right. So let's sack. Oh man, sacking that's pretty good. Let us sack that.
Let's go.
And then we can come back and finish it off.
Attack.
And then we can. I guess we could just raise it next turn. Ooh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of dough. I want the big mounts. I want the big Papuans. Quartermaster is going to make us that much richer. Hey, we got a trait for defeating Skarsnik, which is cool. We could upgrade the port. The Taproom will give us access to witch hunters. I'm going to get the Goobers upgraded so you guys can see that unique building, although it's really expensive. Anyways, so we do need an armory here. But so, yeah, let's get Goobers upgraded. That's fine. And then in our other region, we just need to make sure we have gates everywhere. So we want gates here. We don't really need to worry about the infrastructure too much there because I do want to develop my main region a little bit more. We could start getting this to get greatswords, but we're going to need the armory. But we're going to build the armory here at Ubersreich too, I think. We'll get the pottery barn upgraded, I think. I guess we have that coming. And getting a defensive building here probably isn't bad. Yeah, sack it and burn it down next turn, yeah. That's the game plan. We can't get any of the really dank buildings yet. Pistolier tech is in the other region, so we don't need to worry about that. Growth, I mean, I think we're okay in that respect, so... I mean, the pottery barn isn't bad. So the greatsword unit, a couple people wanted to see that, I see. Karl Franz has the Caribou greatswords, and they have a really good ability called the Bathed in Blood. So they actually give nearby allies leadership and melee attack. And aside from that, their stat line's not like... They have really good leadership, basically. All right, so here, is there anything we want to upgrade in the hood? It's not bad. It's not bad. Everything's going fine over here. Talabheim. Talabheim could be leveled up to 2. Just getting that, those building slots. All right.
I will marshal the men.
And the Death Jacks will be recruited next turn, and then Helmet is going to go get our settlement back. or our fort up in the hills. Hopefully the Bretonians don't take it this turn, but honestly it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, we're going to build an armory in one of our cities here. Eilhart, or... It depends on how many building slots we have. So, but the armory will be built here. Great swords will be built in this region of Altdorf and Reichland. And then our cav will be produced next door, which is it's a pretty easy little transition, especially if you have the paved roads. You know, walls in every settlement, yeah, in the late game, because eventually there comes a point where like random armies and chaos just appear, and even if you have like 4 armies, it can't be everywhere at once. So I do think it's very prudent. Yes. So here we go. What else? Beastmen, Calidor, Trace, the Eternal Countdown. So another 20 minutes here of the campaign, guys. And I want to thank you guys for joining today. It's been a blast. I've been having a lot of fun. And honestly, I think I actually enjoy this more than Marcus's campaign. And Marcus's campaign is amazing. It's really good. But this just like, yeah. Talabheim Knight Order House gets Knights of the Blazing Sun. Yeah, so that makes sense. We'll have our cav over there, which makes more sense. In Talabheim in that region, and then we'll get our infantry here. The Red Moon Inn is coming. Yeah, it's in the Goobers Reich. We're upgrading it, so we're going to try and get it before this episode ends, so that if any sneaky gits do come down from the mountains, we're going to be able to, you know, be in good shape. We're going to actually raise Carrick as Garaz here, and we're going to let the dwarves come and have it because, you know, we're true bros. The Red Moon Inn comes. The armory is better in Eckhart due to the new building in Uber. Yeah. It's actually, it's Eilhart, I think is what you're saying. But we can upgrade that too. Whoa. What's going on here? Elector Count Valmir von Rakov has brazenly announced the secession of Ostland from the Empire, declaring the state's independence. You can oppose Ostland's independence with military action and declare war, or alternatively use your political power to gather support. Yeah, we're going to politic that because we don't want to get the penalty for hurting our own guys, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade this so we can get the armory there. We're going to get the blue, the red, blue, colored inn thing. We're going to get that there as well. We have gates everywhere in that district. We have upgrades going, so everything's looking pretty good in that respect. Our economy is flourishing. Now we can go here and we can auto-resolve. Boom. And we can raise it to the ground. Is that deal with Crooked Moon? Yeah, Crooked Moon's destroyed, so we don't have to worry about any more trundling goblins in our hills. And Boris von Gandalf has leveled up. I think we'll take Smoke and Mirrors. It's decent. I mean, speed is always like that. It's fine. All right, so now you, Helmets, are going to go on your first mission. So let us give you the Death Jacks, Arwar. And you are going to go resecure our fort in the hills. Go forth. Oh. And the orc Wah just waits there. You see, it's going to make us colonize this. So I think we have to fight the orcs first.
Onwards.
Can we win this fight? That's a lot of orc boys. We don't have any cav either. I mean, our swordsmen... Oh, we don't have the state troop upgrade yet. Now, if we colonize this, I think it's going to make us colonize it. Yeah. We'll search the ruins. And we'll do nothing. It's fine. So we have a battle up here versus Orc Wah. We do have more units, but he also has like just more infantry that we're going to have to deal with. If we colonize it, it would you know, minimize the size of our army, which would actually be a bit punishing. Uber's right here, still coming along. Altdorf, we can upgrade a couple things. To get the Witch Hunter, which is actually quite useful. We'll get the kilns going. I mean, screw it, it's fine. We have the Weaving House is upgrading. And yeah, I think that's okay for now. Cool, a lot of upgrades going. We have our battle in the hills. I don't know, I'm actually a little nervous for this. It's a lot of orc boys, and they also have a ton of chevrons.
To the provinces.
I could search for treasure. You guys want to search for treasure? Okay, fine, we'll search for treasure. Search the ruins. Oh, not you. Throughout the old ones, why are they here? Go back to Lustria. We don't want this here. Throughout the world, the old ones left vast troves of power. Okay, to access the treasure, the old one never liked to repeat himself. Okay, so what are some things that are not repeated? This is obviously a repeated variable. There are other 2s on the map, but it's not repeated within the red sequence. We have a repeated here, and we have a repeated 1, 2. It's either this one or this one. Hey, take care, Bubba. Thank you again for the donation, man. All right, so he never liked to repeat himself. So this 2 is not repeated anywhere, but there are other 2s on the map. There's 3 of them. Now there would only be the, I think it's the one. You guys, is it the blue one? I think it's the blue one. Is it though? Oh, but there's still, or is it the purple one? It's the two blue. Okay, well, we'll do that. All right, Sudoku. Hey, we get a fisherman. That's cool. We get some money. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this battle up here, actually. I probably should have brought more, but Karl Franz, if we lose, if our Elector count loses, we can bring Karl. You know what's also cool about our Elector count, guys? He has a really powerful, the Stonebreaker. Does he have anything we can give him, really? I mean, everything else is pretty much on Karl. All right, looks good to me. Pottery Barn is up and going, and we'll pass turn. And the infantry upgrades are still several turns away. All right, let's pass. Oh my God, the lawnmower guy is just ruthless out there. I feel like he's just riding that lawnmower with the mullet. So we did squelch the. We had the folks down at Nuln actually wanted to succeed from the Empire, but we had to use political sway to kind of keep those guys in check. Mattis says he was ready to smack his screen. Yeah. All right. I was watching someone streaming campaign the other day. I can't remember who it was, and they were like, it came upon a puzzle, and they just went AFK. They're like, "Chat, you just solve this for me, and then I'll be back." It was really funny, actually. Yeah. Once you kind of do it a couple times. See, I don't play much campaign, so I actually really hope this Orc army doesn't attack us here. That's a battle we could lose. I mean, those Orcs are Chevron. Granted, our archers are going to be quite punishing, but like, I don't know if we have enough infantry to hold back the tide.
Friends of the Empire.
All right, so this guy is like, hey, look at him. You'll receive this payment if the deal gets accepted. That's fine, dude. Yeah, finally. You know, after you know, the political issues we've had, we're now friends. Look at this. We have a nice trade agreement. I know I could ask for more and finagle, but, you know, it's okay. Hey, look, and the dwarves are coming. The dwarves are like, yes, our keep has been returned to us by the Sons of Sigmar. Yeah, Weisenlin. All right, so we can't retreat. So we have to get a little gamey here, I think. Not like completely gamey, but yeah. So before the stream's over, I'll show you guys all the Joe Dirt's mowing his lawn. I know. I'll show you guys all the unique traits for each area, so you guys will get to see them. Don't worry, I'll show you guys everything before the stream's over. We have another 15 minutes, so I mean, I should be losing this battle. Because if I had a single cab unit, I could like cycle charge into the Shadow Realm, but I don't. So so let's see what my Lord's unique ability is with the Talablikland Rune Fang. So it gives a melee attack. Okay, so if he can slay the Orc Lord, that would be really good. Might have to have some like fancy deployment here. So crossbow archers have pretty short range, so. We're gonna have like reserves because you don't want your front line to just get crumped like instantly and then not have any troops to like back you up. So we're having to have like some fancy deployment tactics here. You can be here and you guys can be here. I mean, I could corner camp. How fast are these guys? They got 35 speed, so if I have the Death Jacks like lurk and take out the artillery in the back, that could actually be really strong. So let's do that. Let's hide them in the trees there. Is there like a more defensible position though? I mean, I guess this is okay here. Yeah, that kind of like takes away a little bit of an angle from them. All right, so let's go here. The Death Jacks are gonna come, take off fire at will mode. The Orkwa approaches. Yeah, they're normal boys, but normal boys like do well against swordsmen. You know, so it's still a scary situation. I do have the Death Jacks in the back who are gonna snipe the artillery piece, which is gonna be good, and also could pull away a ton of the because like that artillery piece over the course of a long fight could do well. Now the Orc War boss is pretty meaty. Our Elector count though does have a really good item, so I think the Rune Fang he has should help him win that fight. Have a little faith. So the Death Jacks in the back are gonna come in and snipe the artillery piece, which is gonna be really nice. So that's done for. So I think we have to run a bit of a distraction kind of situation here. Crossbows, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we shoot. Yeah, so that's going to be done for. The Goblin Rocklobber shall be smited this day. Getting rid of that is actually nice. And do we have any... Yeah, the halberds maybe want to come up here and support, because this is going to be like a big epicenter of combat. Night Goblin Archers can be taken out by the our archers, hopefully. And like, Orc Boys are shielded too, so it's actually like a really scary situation. And these are just Orc Boys, so let's get you guys kind of focusing here, because we want to collapse the flanks, ideally, so if we can shoot down those guys, that'll be really, really nice. Alright, so now the Deathjacks can come into the back. Is that guy riding a pig? Oh shit, he is, okay. So hopefully we can pull him into some halberds. Let's get him into the halberds here. We need to countercharge, it's fine. Alright, so this is good. So if we can get all these guys going after the Orc War boss there, so let's pop the Rune Fang. Let's pull back the archers if we can. And send in the reserves, because they're going to try and, like, you know, pour through the gaps here. But yeah, if we can win the flanks, that's going to be really nice. And how are we doing here against the war boss? It looks like we're doing okay. You need to just shoot into the bob, pull in some spears in reserve. So yeah, we're crushing the flank engagements pretty well. Our archers are doing well in that respect, but these swordsmen are about to falter, so these guys have to kind of, you know, take up the reins here. The Deathjacks need to come in as well. Halberds are holding. Our Elector count is doing pretty good here. Alright, great. So we've crushed this flank, which is nice. Now we need to start working on this this position here. I want to work my way from the outside in, right? Alright, so let's do this. Let's get you guys, pull you back, because you're not really needed there anymore. And, yeah, come on, Elector count. We need you to win this fight versus the Orc War boss. And the Deathjacks will be here in a second. Halberd's holding firm. The Elector count is defeating the Orc War boss, which is really, really good. Like, leadership penalties for Greenskins is really solid. We need to pull in reserves now, because that pocket is actually losing. But here, you see, we're winning on the flanks. And if we can kind of corral them into the center, like Wild Hog them, yeah, I think we actually have to use the Deathjacks to try and win that. And this is okay. Swordsmen can surge in to meet these guys. Great, so now we won that, so we can collapse on the back of these guys. And now we can just start shooting here. We'll get the reserves ready as well. The Elector count is holding the middle quite well with the halberds. But yeah, we need to take out that Orc War boss 100%. Good old Empire tactics. Alright, so they're done for it. We need to make sure to be really, really on top of, like, switching all that stuff. And the Orc War boss should break again. There's no need to, like, blob in troops. Like, these guys can just kind of sit and wait here. And the Elector count, he's going to have to pull back. Man, that Orc is coming back in. Yeah, he should break from the Deathjacks back there, sniping him. Alright, great. So we've broken that, which is good. Let's go ahead and break this to secure the center. We do have some more swordsmen, so let's pull them up, because the halberds won't hold forever. Good, so the Orc War boss is dead. Let's go ahead and finish off the archers if we can. I think we're starting to win this. You know, the Elector counts work hard for Franz. They're doing good. So let's actually chase them off with these tattered swordsmen here. These guys can come here, and now that we worked from the outside in against a superior army, we can start to, like, kind of, you know, weave back into the middle here, which is going to be good. And we still have troops in reserve. Now, had we had everyone in our front line just ready to go, like, they would have broken through and I would have had no defense on the archers. That's why having, like, staggered formations like that is just so much better. Alright, so our Elector count's going to be going here. Let's go ahead and get that full surround here. Halberds have broken, but again, we have reserves. We're always calm and collected, and we're getting in there nice and good. Like, looks like we have some Orc Boys, so let's kite. We're faster than them. Oh, we need to get back to the Rocklobber too. That's actually not good. Elector count can pop his sword here. So those guys are broken, so let's start shooting here. Pull the reserves in. And we don't need reserves anymore over here, so we'll pull these guys back to this part of the battlefield. Goblin Rocklobbers causing problems, so we're going to go over there and take it out again with the Deathjacks. We don't really have any way of chasing down their troops, so we just do as much damage as we can, and then we colonize the fort with this army. Alright, so we've broken their ranks here. Let's go ahead and send in the troops now. We need to chase. We need to make sure stuff doesn't come back. Swordsman here. Deathjacks finished off the artillery piece. Yep. Good, good. Shoot those guys that are chasing you as well. Shoot you guys. You guys go there. Let's bring Helmet over here. Have him do his thing. Alright guys, I think we got this. Yeah. I think we got it. Victory is ours, so we are going to chase down guys here, because it does matter. Have you guys go there. You can go here. You guys can shoot here. You can shoot here as well. You guys chase down that last Orc boy. And yeah, I think we did it. Man, that was a good fight. Yeah, a single cab unit would have been like game changing, but like we had to fight it the old-fashioned way with just the grit of the warriors of Sigmar here. Last orc boy there is going to be falling, which will be good. I don't think we have ammunition to actually chase down anything else really. So, oh boy, GG. GG indeed. That was a scary one because their orc boys were all silver chevrons, so they were better quality than our infantry. But with our reserve tactics and being able to just kind of kill the flanks and work in towards the center. Hey, take care, Alex Fullwood. I know it's getting pretty late, but thank you guys so much. We couldn't catch any of them really at that point. Like we have relatively speaking the same speed on our foot soldiers, so I chased as many as I could, and then I just passed it over. Well played indeed. Good. Pardon captive. Pardon captive. Pardon workforce here. Get out of our fort! Get out of here! Yeah, you guys. What? Another orc army? Oh man, we gotta call the Franz in. Oh no, another orc stack. Can we win this? Yeah, I think we have a chance actually. Oh man. GG easy, and then all of a sudden another orc army shows up. You know, this is actually quite thematic though, because like the Empire's fighting on its last legs, and then they may fall, and if they do fall, Karl Franz will come in with the vengeance of 1,000 suns and smite this Wa. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if we win this, that's truly going to be a feat of the gods. All right, sons of Sigmar, will you stand with me one last time? One last time. Well, at least the Death Jacks can do the same thing we did before. Will you stand with me, brothers? One last time as we face our annihilation. At least the archers are healthy. I mean, this army has a lot more goblins and stuff. Emil, or not Emil, but is his name Emil? No, Helmet. That's right. I thought his last name was Helmet for a second. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Crossbows at the ready. We're going to do the same tactic, but I don't know if it's going to work. Because, like, we're just so tattered at this point. Oh my god. This brave Elector count. The big brain energy has been calculated. Alright, so, oh god, there's squigs in this army too. Jesus. Well, at least the rock lobber is going to fall. Sigmar demands blood. You know, this is a very, like, epic way to go, for sure. Alright, so, but thankfully we still have all of our main goodies. Alright, come on. Helmet, hero of the Empire, let's go. Let's go, come on. So the squigs have to fall, for sure. Do we have any spears or halberds left? So let's pull the spears over here. Spears are out of position, damn it. I mean, I couldn't have known where they were going to deploy, but... Thankfully this army has, like, Cav, and Cav oftentimes make just terrible decisions. That is an orc war boss. Oh, he's a strong one, too. Yeah, so we should countercharge the squigs, unfortunately. Alright, halberds can go in here, that's fine, we can pull back. Taking out the mobility isn't bad. And we can pop the Rune Fang here. Let's get the spears helping as well. You guys go there. You guys go here. Oh man, this is going to be brutal. Okay, so some of the squigs are taking a beating. Yeah, like here in the center, we've already like rampaged and wavered them. But like we just don't have like the meat to hold back this onslaught. We need to take out the mobility, so at the very least we can kite. Come on, things need to start breaking. Alright, we're having to pull in reserves much sooner than we wanted to this time around. We have to kill the squigs though, because they're just going to rampage on us. Pull you guys back. Swordsmen are holding. I mean, our lord is doing okay. Deathjacks have taken out their artillery in the back. So now our only real option is to run into like several directions and hope that like we can kind of kite them apart by having done enough damage to their mobility here. Maybe we can goon the orc lord. It's going to be hard to say, but yeah, now we have to like straight up just go kite mode and hope we can goon the orc boss here. Okay, so we're in pretty bad shape, but now they're chasing in a couple different directions. So let's shoot the piggies here. Let's shoot the squigs here. Let's shoot the squigs here. And come on, we need to get this orc war boss, so that's like our only chance. So the goblin rock lobber in the back has fallen. Yeah, but the orc war boss is too strong, I think. I mean, Emil's doing good, but his Rune Fang is on cooldown. We used it earlier. Alright, so let's pull back here. Those orc boys should be breaking. Come on. Oh, they're not going to break. That's really bad.
Crossbows ready.
Alright, so these guys can go ahead and shoot at the squigs. We have to take out the squigs. Like, it's really, really important. Oh, no. He's broken. Okay, that's done for in the back. The squigs are just not going. Damn. Oh, those are actually orc boar boys. Let's get you guys kind of just getting ready to fight the squigs here. There, yeah, that was pretty. I don't know if we could have won that, regardless of the circumstances. Yeah, because even if we kite back, we're just going to get slammed with army losses. We did some good damage for sure to the wall, but Franz will have to come in and rescue them. I wonder if there's a penalty for our Elector count going down here. Yeah, so we'll just go at this point. Vengeance comes, guys. Yeah, our infantry were so beat up. We had no chance. At least we killed a couple high-value units like his artillery and stuff, but you know what? Helmet will be remembered by the boys. Karl will come for revenge, and that's how we'll end the stream. Man, Karl, you know, the surrounded in this old cruel world, the Bretonnians just can't deal with their greenskin shit, you know, and they're just leaking into our territory. But Karl's coming for vengeance. Blood shall be his. Poor Helmet. Oh, poor Helmet. Well, you know what? At least on the bright side, our economy is going to be super solid now. Oh my god, the Greenskins have like a legion over there. Oh my, they're just running rampant in the Bretonnian lands. Alright, well then. So Helmet, I wonder if Helmet will be back, or do we have to give a new Elector count? Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, and then the Bretonnians come and steal the frickin' fort. Oh. Oh, Bretonnia, why do you fail me so? Okay, now we get a huge political decision here. Rival states of Stirland and Ostland have been able to so they're having problems. Has declared war in Ostland. Stop the war? Oh, I can't stop the war. Oh man, I'm just short. I'm just short of being able to stop this. The Bretonnians are just like cackling as they, we're gonna steal it. I'm gonna beat the brakes off Bretonnia. Or just let them get ravaged by greenskins, and then when the fort crumbles, I'll take it back. Oh man, this is hard. I think I'm just gonna... Oh man, what do we do here? War declared on Stirland. I mean... Fealty. So we get one fealty if we help one. And even if we do nothing, we help one. We get some fealty. We lose one fealty here, so... And it's basically just deciding what we want to do. Damn, I wish we had a little bit more. It would have given us one Imperial authority, too. Yeah, we'll do nothing for now. It's fine. So Helmet... What happens with Helmet now? Okay. So let's go to the Elector counts. Oh, so Helmet is straight up dead. So we need a new Elector count here. All right, Heinz. You are the Elector count. Summon the Mantle Warrior Priest. Hey, but man, look at our economy now. This actually is probably for the best. Look, there's a 20 stack of Bretonnians here, and they're just like, oh, we're just gonna let a bunch of greenskins raid our lands. It's okay though, you know, because our economy is pretty fat now. Uber's Reich is a couple turns away from... Like, what threats do we have, really? We have that quest battle, so we're going to go back to Uber's Reich. We're going to march back there. And now we're just going to do some fat upgrades for sure. Let's get you going. I mean, the harbor is not that good. I mean, it's still 20. It gives us a lot of growth. And I know a couple folks wanted to see what the Knights of More did, so we'll go check that out. So, the Knights of More, I think, come from here. So they have a... Come on. Oh my god, it's not staying on the tooltip. That's really obnoxious. Like, it won't let me go over there. When I try and mouse over. Unfortunately, guys, it's not letting me go there, so... That's really annoying. Okay, so, upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Let's just keep upgrading our mainland. Everything's going here. We can start upgrading our rally field as well. Might as well, right? We'll get the Taproom going. And, we don't need more stuff for Karl Franz. I mean, I guess our nation isn't so big it needs 2 forces anyways. That was a pretty epic way to go, though. And yeah, some of these guys are at war.
So,
Now let's see if there's anything we can get with our good old friend Toddy.
come in peace.
So I guess they come to you when they want to confederate. Trade agreement.
We cannot.
Nope. Okay, that's fine. Uber's Reich's filled with Skaven, you're saying? I sure hope not. Okay, so Altdorf has a ton of upgrades coming. We have the rally fields coming. We need to get the armory. We'll get the armory in Alhart here when it's finished, and we'll pass turn. I could ask the Bretonnians if they want to fight the orcs. I mean, but the orcs are going to have to go through Helmgart, right? To, well, I guess they don't have to. They could just run past it. I'm surprised. I mean, Montfort and Parravon is literally being raided, like just sacked and raided. The port just got a nerf. Yeah, it only gives you... It doesn't give you that much right now. So dwarves. But, you know, we have pretty good relations with most of the Empire. But now I know, and for any of you guys who play your campaign, make sure you always have like 1,000 fealty, or 1,000 prestige, because that's what you need to stop a civil war, which seems to be really important because it does give you Imperial authority, and we haven't had Imperial authority for quite some time. Yeah, Karak as Garaz there. We'll buddy up with them as well. There's so much diplomacy to do. I'm used to playing campaigns where you don't have that, like Vampire Coast. You have very little diplomacy. I mean, there's some, but... Population. Oh, the Grobby Nutter has retaken a city here. They gotta love us. The Grobby Nutter. We just helped Grobby Nutter out. Jonathan, there was no hope, brother. My hands have grown old and weak. Well, Helmgart has changed hands several times. I literally fought off the orcs to like get it back, and then Bretonnia just sniped it before I could move, of course. Very, very obnoxious. And I don't want to declare war on these guys. Alright, support Wiseland. Hochland already like loves us, so we could just do this to get the other nation. Actually, let's just keep getting Hochland up. No, Wiseland hates us though. Yeah, we need that.
Bring me to my men, as is my right.
Who are these guys at war with? Okay, so declare war. Oh. So we want you guys to join war against... Then we'll do a non-aggression pact, and let's see if we can offer some payments. Just offer them like 700 gold. How much gold is this going to take, little buddies? How would 1,000 gold tickle your pickle? I'm not going to take it. Oh well. They're not even at war with those orcs that are trolling them. Alright, so that's all coming. We can go ahead and upgrade this city as well. Might as well just kind of get all that infrastructure going. And I guess getting the harbor isn't a terrible idea. Is there anything we could upgrade over here as well? Yeah, the gatehouses. We can get this. The hunting lodge. It's fine. Franz is hanging out. We're just getting our bearings here. But the orcs are like such a threat. But the Ubersreich will have the unique garrison pretty soon. So that's going to be really cool as well. Altdorf. Is there anything we want to build here? Not really. We're just kind of saving slots for the next tier up. How are we doing population surplus wise? Yeah, we're not really close to it. We probably need some more growth. Our growth does seem to be relatively slow here. I guess if we upgrade the port there. So let's go ahead and get rid of the tanning salon. No, that's not enough. Okay, so we can upgrade the tanner. Actually, let's just upgrade. Here's fine. All right, so pass turn again. Oh, actually, we have a battle we can fight. I think we're just about healed up. So next turn, we'll fight that quest battle. I don't want to be at war with the Bretonnians just over that fort, because it really doesn't matter that much. It's just like... And most of your enemies have underway stances. And from what I've heard, they just underway under the forts if they want to get somewhere else. So... Yeah, first tier gatehouses just give extra garrisons, correct? Which is really good. I mean, that's the difference between fighting off a rebel or a small chaos stack and not, right? So that's kind of my opinion there. Yeah, I know the Bretonnians and the orcs are like, yeah, the Bretonnians are like, yo, we'll feed you guys peasants. You guys can raid and pillage our lands to your heart's extent. Yeah, that's right. I got to keep trying to trade with these dwarves up here. I keep forgetting about that. There's so much going on in this campaign. There's like all these political intrigues and different things like that. So, I mean, if I do take Helmgart back, though, it does help with... It does help with our Imperial authority. I don't want to get too entangled in the Bretonnians' affairs. I need to take out the vampires, though. That's a bit of an issue, but I could get a second army here and then just go that direction. Take out the vampire counts. That'll probably be for the next episode. Well, we'll decide here. So the Skull Smashes. Oh my god, the orcs are attacking the dwarves here. It threatens to leak into the Goobers Reich. But the Goobers Reich is about to have the most badass garrison ever. Yeah. Are they at war with the dwarves? They must be. Well, I think Karl Franz can actually reach them right now. So let's get some trade with the Dawi up in the hills. Non-aggression pacts and trade agreement. How about just one? How about just that? Man, that would be a juicy trade agreement too. Let's see if I can get some... Why would they not take that? Payment? No, they still don't want it. Okay, that's fine. So there's an orc army up there. You see like the fort thing isn't that big of a deal because they can just like juke you out. Goobers Reich now, we're going to get the unique building, which is... Oh, guys, here it comes, the Red Moon Inn. So the Red Moon Inn is going to give us a garrison of like, you know, witch hunters basically and, you know, various characters, which will be really, really fluffy. The vampires are causing problems, of course. They need to be crushed. And I think who better to do that than Karl Franz? Although we still have the threat of the... Can we reach you? But you also have a quest battle. So we're about to get some really cool stuff here. We'll get the armory at one of these other cities. So let's just upgrade the Tailors Guild. And Altdorf, again, we're just not really sure what we want to do with that last slot. We could just get growth for now. All right. I won't. Love you, baby. Lovely Lady Turin saying hello once again. We don't have enough for the walls here. We'll have that next turn, I suppose. Karl's leveled up, so he's level 12. Which means we can get the Imperial Pegasus, which means he's going to be able to fly around like an absolute beast. That's really nice, getting the Pegasus. Check the traits on the locked units in the recruitment interface, please, before you leave. Sure, I'll do my best to do that. So Slaga is coming down here. The inn will be built next turn, the Red Moon Inn. And he can't reach us, so I think Karl's going to head towards the vampires for now. But just in case, we'll recruit a second lord here. So what do we want for a second lord? I think we'll get a huntsman general, maybe? No, let's get a warrior priest. Cunning. And, ooh, that's pretty good. Ambush chance, but poison is pretty good for him. This guy is rank 3, though. So we're going to get a Elgar von homeboy here. He's level 3. I want to show you guys how good Soulfire Bombardment can be. So we'll do this. And for now, he can... well, we can't really get any of the goodies quite yet, so... Recruitment cost is fine. So for him, we can recruit some swordsmen. And just kind of get that started. So he'll be... This guy, like, we'll build him up a good stack, because our economy is quite good now. So Franz can go this direction and start dealing with the vampires who need to be dealt with. As far as other factions go... Can we just get a non-aggression pact with you? Goodness gracious. Marienburg is just... No, you don't want that either. Nordland, please. Please! Take our trade agreement! Come on, Hochland. God damn, these guys are just so grumpy, all of them. Well, we have to keep that prestige up. Alright, let's pass turn. So we're about to get the inn here. So the inn does give us access to a Waystalk, a Thane, Empire Captain, Waystalker, Witch Hunter, and Bright Wizard. Oh, that is so awesome. Hey, I'm Cabbage. Take care, man. Yeah, we're going to be streaming tomorrow, probably around the same time, like 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Franz is heading to the east to go deal with the vampiric threat because it's kind of silly to have me just have him sit here. And currently fealty is, you know, it's okay. We need to be more like conquesting though, and help, you know, our other imperial allies. So taking out the vampire counts is probably one of the more reasonable ways to do that because it reclaims our territories and nobody likes a vampire. So what does Lewin want? Please don't declare war on me. Military access? That's fine. They can trundle through my lines. I'm okay with that. They can trundle. So we're heading to the east. We're going to go see what's up. Yeah, so the Uber's Reich has a unique building. Like I said, it gives you the freaking, basically the Vermintide gang. Yes, correct. Yeah, we're going to get walls there, but Uber's Reich has that unique garrison, so I'm hoping that'll be enough to fight off most stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, Uber's Reich probably needs a gatehouse too, though, even still, because like all the haggard orcs nearby. Yeah, look at them, just lurking. But we're going to have an army there, like defending, so I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Like if they attack, I have a lord with a couple units, and then also, but Isleheart will need maybe a garrison as well. I mean, yeah, I gotta leave the Vamps and take Marienburg, you guys are saying? I don't know if Marienburg still has the same economic... Marienburg belongs to the Bretonnians, and I don't want war with the Bretonnians, so they can have that. All right, so our economy just got a huge jumpstart. Orcs are coming down from the hills, but the Uber's Reich now has a unique garrison here. Let's check it out. They have the hall. So now we can get the armory here, which is going to allow us to build... once we upgrade it, it'll give us great swords. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And Altdorf is pretty well defended. So let's get more growth here, which is fine. Karl Franz is going to head in this direction. Marienburg was taken by Lewin. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I mean, I know maybe, like some of you campaign veterans, I should have done that earlier, but let's go ahead and recruit a couple troops here, I think. Can we even afford any? Let's get some spearmen. That's fine. Yeah, because Uber's Reich, if you look at the garrison, check it out. We have like a Thane Waystalker. We have like a really good garrison there. So Grunberg is the only one that's kind of haggard. And it's upgrading, so as soon as it upgrades, I will get that. The orcs may come for it. If they do, Karl Franz will be close enough to help out. But I want to take on the vampires.
By Sigmar's will, come in.
Oh, hey, he accepted it. These guys like, can we get a trade agreement, buddy? Alright, so yeah, our Imperial authority has been low. And we have a chance to lose fealty every turn where it's like that. So to get that back up... Prevented civil war, empire settlements returned, political events, yeah. Elector counts reinstated. We should have gotten one for putting him as an elector count. Oh, Lewin counts as an elector count too? Oh, look at that. That's interesting.
Bring me to my men.
I did check the garrison, yeah, you guys can see it. So this second army, next turn I'm going to be recruiting a lot for it and should be able to handle any threats coming its way. I don't think the orcs can reach Grunberg. No, they can't. They can only get down to the forest here, so we should be able to react accordingly. So we need Stirland to give us military access, perhaps. Can you give us military access, please? It's going to be a pain in the butt to get to them. I could go north as well. Does Toddy have military access for us? He won't even give that to us. Okay, so here's how we're going to end this campaign, guys. We are going to... And the moot is... Where's the moot? The moot's over here somewhere, isn't it? We have a quest battle, so we're going to fight this quest battle, and that'll be the end of the campaign here. So we have to move out of this, move a little bit, I'm guessing. All right, so why can we not teleport? Oh, okay, I need 1,000 gold. Okay, so we have to cancel something. What did we just build here? Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to teleport for the silver seal, which will give us bonus. It gives us a silver seal, which is a pretty damn good item, and prestige as well. All right, here we go. So we fight an undead army. That's quite spooky. We'll fight the battle. I couldn't see the moot. I can't rename the characters in the Uber's Reich Garrison, unfortunately. Man, I'm having so much fun with this campaign. 3 hours deep. Guys, I got to. My hands are starting to get sore, unfortunately. I usually feel it after like 2.5 hours. Yeah, the inn gives you a D&D party, Garrison, so we do have that, yeah. And please make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. We have 1,400 people watching, and it does help me out quite a bit, so I would appreciate that.
We hunt this day, yet our quarry is neither boar nor deer. No, we pursue the undead. The witch hunters bring word that a vampire crone makes haste for Stirland with the silver seal in her clutches. I charge you, brave men, with not letting that vampiress get to Sylvania. For we know she is a puppet. Her strings are pulled by that cursed wretch, von Karstein. Now, men, chase her down. Return to me what is mine. and send these von Karstein beasts a message. By taking her head, we have brought her to bay at the center of a forsaken temple, siphoning off ill magics to power her dread spells. Have no doubt. Surround the crone, slay the creature before she can summon her minions. By order of the Grand Theogenist, show no mercy!
Man, those Franz speeches get me hyped. Oh man. God, Franz is such a badass. We're just gonna have a big mouth breathing front line here. You know, it's funny because they may have the high ground, but we have bows, so it's like they can sit there all they want, but.
The Empire endures. Awaiting orders.
2. Gonna be dropping some sweet mortar fire. 3, 4, 5. Let's do it, you filthy vampires. Oh, they get reinforcements, okay. Franz is gonna be like just gooning hard here. These mortars do magic damage, so it's gonna just Shrek the Cairn Wraiths. You guys ready for this? To me, Sons of Sigmar. Pistoliers. I mean, I know there's some new vampire threats over there, so we can have them go check it out. The great thing about fighting vampire armies is they do just get crumped. Oh, those are Cryptors. Perfect target for Pistoliers, actually. Mortars can keep shooting up in the high ground here. You want to shoot the Wraiths, 100%. Now, there's more undead coming. Franz can... Do they have any flyers? Or bats or anything? Yes, we baited out the invocations. Perfect. Reichsguard Knights can go check out over here. See what's up. I don't know where the other vampire army is right now, so we're just going to square up here. They're trying to get to the high ground, it looks like. The next Karl Franz stream is tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming it probably next couple days as well, because I have a ton of multiplayer content preloaded from all the battles I've been doing, so yeah, so there we go. Just make sure these guys are on skirmish mode, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Reichsguard Knights checking it out. Yeah, they're going to have to come down eventually. Let's bring the Reichsguard over here. I think with the help of the Shadow Wizard, I should be able to burn down the Hex Race with Miasma. Mortars are forcing the undead off their hill. Let's take them off skirmish mode so we can get better control. Reichsguard, come on. Let's go over there. And I think some of my infantry do magic damage. No, they don't. Okay, that's fine. Mage is going, so we're going to go ahead and drop this, overcast it to get the extra range. That's it. That's actually like a scary little army here, so let's pull over some infantry to help out. And looks like the rest of the army is coming down, so let's reposition the mortar back here. Get some swordsmen going in. Reichsguard can do that, and archers can go ahead and shoot into the Cryptors. Oh, let's go ahead and countercharge. And we should be able to just burn them down. Oh, Wizard's getting a little bit overzealous. It's okay. Let's get the Pistoliers and move them up and around here, which is fine. Get some of the guns turning about face. And the mortar should be coming back here in a second. Yeah, so you can see, like, with the Reichlin Runefang, we were still able to kind of deep through those guys. And the Wizard's actually doing a pretty good job kind of mucking them up. So let's go ahead and see if there's any other ethereal units. There are, so we'll go ahead and pendulum those guys. Ooh, the overcast actually really hurt us here. There. Alright, so the main force can start shooting. As far as targets go, I mean, we have options here, but I think just shooting the... yeah, just kind of wearing down Graveguard, even though they're shielded, probably is going to be more prudent. Great, so let's get Franz in there. Let's get the Brave Knights of the Reichsguard. Let's pull these guys down and around here to get in position. And the mortar can start shooting into the Cairn Race, because that's going to be a good target. Pendulum is going to wreck these guys, wreck their faces pretty good. Can we... Oh, wow, look at that. They're using, like, Buna and stuff like that. So we're going to go after the Vampire Lord here. Go here. Go here. And let's pull you guys back into reserve. Crossbows still just kind of doing their thing. But, yeah, we should be able to really punish this Vampire Lord, like, super hardcore. Alright, so the Pendulum effect, let's go ahead and drop it like so against the Graveyard. The Graveyard. And the other Knights can go ahead and push over here. Reichsguard can pull back into reserve, and the guns can keep shooting here. Great, so let's get our Wizard on Wizard battle here. We should be fine. Caribou Greatswords are holding. Do we have any reserves we can pull in? The Halberds actually are probably going to be needed there. And the Reichsguard can just start hammering the angry golems. Mortars are shooting into the main line, which I'm happy about. Franz was able to do some good work against the Vampire Lord, but obviously a little bit more love is needed here. And you guys need to shoot the ghouls. Ghouls are actually a bit of a threat because they do really good DPS against light armor, so we need to switch our focus fire into the ghouls. And yeah. Oh man, our wizard actually lost to the necromancer guy pretty hard. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh, that's a banshee. Oh man, I'm stupid. Okay, that was a big mistake. Oh man, that was, for some reason I thought that was something else. So let's pull the pistoliers up and around the flank and just see what we can do there. Thankfully the Caribou Greatswords are going to hold pretty well. Yeah, can we get that goon, that Vampire Lord out, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. Reich's Guard are helping when the hold the front, so we'll just kind of pull back. Thankfully our wizard did live and actually probably will come back. So let's pull you guys back a little bit. We need better arcs of fire for our pistol units here. Pistoliers can kind of just sit here and shoot at the Crypt Ghouls. And let's go ahead and shoot those Crypt Ghouls right there. So Franz is in the heat of it. He does have that potion. So let's go ahead and pull him back. The Caribou Greatswords are actually doing pretty well. We'll pop the Potion of Toughness just to make him a little bit tankier, even though the healing is very solid. I think that's going to be a better play there. All right, so we have another Pendulum here. So let's go ahead and drop this right here, which is basically going to Shrek that entire formation. Franz is doing good. Oh yeah, give me that Pendulum. Oh, that's so good. Yes, yes, good, Anakin. Crypt Ghouls are crumbling. Thankfully, Baron von Gandalf, or Boris von Gandalf, is okay. No more Overcast for me today, though. We'll get the Crypt Ghouls. Franz needs to hunt down this foul Vampire Lord. Pop the Reich Runefang to help his nearby buddies. And the Mortar's actually doing good. I'm really surprised at how well my state troops are holding against these undead foes. Reich's Guard can go ahead and hammer in here. Franz comes in for the death blow. Yes! Caribou Greatswords, just MVPs. Really, really holding quite firm. Franz gonna slap the foul vampires into the Shadow Realm. Burning through the witches, making Rob Zombie proud. And now let's go for the characters. As that is pretty much the last bastion of this foul undead force. They should disintegrate here in a second. Right? Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe so. Gandalf the Grey rides the Drakenhof. Ooh, man, we're taking a little bit of damage here, actually. Oh, friendly. I think it's friendly fire. Yeah, so let's get all our missile units and kind of pull them back here, just so we don't friendly fire ourselves. The Mortar, however, will not friendly fire us. Gandalf, cleanse the undead creatures. We took a lot of damage. That was actually a pretty decent little fight. Shadow magic is very, very helpful. Is that the quest? Okay. All right, so the Emperor has done well this day. Karl Franz smiles over the Sons of Sigmar. And yeah, that was good. 112 kills in the Mortars. Thankfully, we had some magic. If we didn't have our wizard, that actually could have been a very, very difficult fight, considering they had like 4 characters, or even more, I think, considering the other stacks. It is Gandalf the Grey. Yeah, he's not going to be switching to Gandalf the White at any time soon here in this campaign. Karl got in there pretty good, though. Alrighty. So Maldred Stalberg has been sent back to his tainted lands in a basket. All right, so we got the Silver Seal, which I believe is what kind of an item is that? Oh, it looks like it's a trinket of some sort. Yeah, Silver Seal is going to be a talisman. Yeah. Great, and we got the Sterling's Revenge, Free Company Militia, which we can put in this army because I think we're kind of geared out over there. This guy needs to be capable of defending these lands against the goblins and other incursions that will come. Karl can move. He has leveled up, so he's 13. How long till we get the Deathclaw? 16. We're pretty close. Okay, so hold the line isn't bad. Melee defense and all that. Casualty replenishment for the Lord's Army up to 15% extra is pretty good. Lightning Strike's not bad. I don't know if we'll need it yet. I think we'll go for the casualty replen. And Karl can go ahead and head over to this region. And this army, Elgar. We'll just call this guy Spartacus. I'll let you guys figure out why. All right. Cool, so he is there. And so things are going pretty well as far as the campaign. It's certainly it's challenging, but it's very fun. We are having some issues with the let's see if they'll give us military access. Yeah, we've had this mission to get Nordland to love us for a long time, but they just simply won't. Some of the Elector counts are, in good spirits here. No, still won't do it. Let's go and take a look. So Golden Order likes us. Averland kind of likes us. We have pretty weird fealty with a lot of these different guys. Yeah, I mean, we could improve relations here. Let's go and do that. He's okay. Okay, everything's improving there, which is fine. So we're going to save up our fealty. So basically, Spartacus is going to be the guardian of our territories over here. And Franz, we need to kind of help out our other elector counts because that seems to be the best way to progress and get them to confederate with you. So basically, I'm going to do that because everybody hates the vampires. So if we go take out the vampires, that's going to be really, really solid for us. But basically, we just need to get military access over here, which seems to be a little bit tricky. But yeah, guys, that's going to be episode 1. As far as looking at the new traits, we're going to go through and do that methodically right now. And let's take a look here. So the blue line's pretty good, I think. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. So here we get the Crow Feeder, but we get the Nordland Mariners, who have halberds with perfect vigor. Okay.
What?
Over here we get the Stubborn Bulls, so we get Empire Knights with great swords. Oh, man, that's like questing knights for the Empire. That's really good. The Stubborn Bulls? Yeah, Empire Knights with great swords, badass.
Yes.
Over here, for Hochland, we get handgunners. Just better handgunners, it looks like. Nothing terrible. Oh, they have stock in Vanguard. Okay. For Lewin, we get the Bordermen, so we get grenade launchers with, yeah, we just get grenade launchers. Okay, that's interesting. For Boris Todbringer, we get the Swords of Ulrich, so these are just regular swordsmen with frenzy. We already have these guys, the Suitson's gun, which are mortars. And here we have the Knights of the Everlasting Light, which is Empire Knights with, unfortunately, it doesn't let me go and look at the tip when I click it. Like every time I go over there, it cuts me off. So, yeah, we get Knights with some sort of a unique ability. Manfred gives us the Knights of Moor, who look like they have some sort of a Encourage type effect.
The Empire.
Stir River Patrol, so we get... Oh, this is good. Crossbowmen who have Suppress. So much like Skaven Rattling Gunners. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
We get the Emperor's Wrath Steam Tank down there. The Meme Tank, which has a couple unique abilities, again, which I can't click on. It's very, very frustrating. And Spearmen with Shields. Eldred's Guard, just, an extra strong Spearmen, which are going to be probably used in different armies and things like that. We get Caribert Crimsons for Karl. I think we saw everything. Knights of Moor for the Empire Knights. Yeah, that's it, guys. We have the Great Swords of Caribert. We have them in our army. You can see they're right here. They're really good. And we can see their ability. They give melee attack and leadership to nearby allies, which is really, really strong. So, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. We've had some good success. I mean, it's certainly a very complex campaign. I don't know what the main variables are that to kind of get the elector counts to hearken to us, but I think eventually, once our fealty kind of increases with some of them. Yeah, and for that we need the base fealties 5, political events, return settlements, defended, high relations gives us 1. So I guess just getting good relations. So before we close, let's go ahead, make sure to keep 1,000 to prevent civil wars. Balthazar Gelt, I'd like to get him. So we're going to do this. We're going to do Haverland's like almost wiped out. Hochland here. We can improve relations with them. We need to, for sure. Midland. Toddy likes us, so we're probably going to get the high relations soon. He kind of likes us. Ostermark likes us. I don't have treaties with the vampire counts, do I? I guess I do. Well, not for long, so we'll go ahead and improve. He's okay. We need to find the guys who don't like us that much. Like yeah, this guy. Improve relations here. All right, that should be good. So we just improved relations with a bunch of the elector counts here. Now that we have a bunch of the goodies. As far as quests go, we just need to get that trade agreement with Nordland there. So next campaign, guys, we're going to march over here, and we're going to go past Mordheim, which... Oh, can I look at what Mordheim has? No, damn it. And we're going to go take out the vampires. So that will make pretty much most of the Empire like us, and I think that's going to rapidly kind of trigger. We also have Italian Spartacus here to kind of defend our western provinces, and... yeah. And aside from that, we could go north, take out like the Black Pit and the Wood Elves up here. I don't know what these guys' deal is. That's like some just big forest beast tree thing. Maybe we'll go up there too. We'll decide. Go to the recruitment interface and see the locked units. Oh, okay, we can do that actually. That's clever.
Is it time?
Here we go, guys. Yeah, so we can do this right here. I think. Nope. We can't get there fast enough. It's the same problem. Like, unless we can select the unit and stay on its card, it's not going to let me click over to it. See? I click, I go back, I click, I go back. So unfortunately, we can't do that until we unlock them. This is TLC, guys. Hey, I just tried it. Yeah, you can't do that, unfortunately.
Prince and Emperor.
So Spartacus should be able to deal with the greenskin threats here, as should the dwarves. Why do they not like us? Treaties with the Golden Order? Oh, they just don't like the Empire, huh? Okay. Oh, they took our non-aggression pact though. That's nice. So yeah, next episode, things are going to really heat up. It was quite a deal there. Yeah, yeah, I have non-aggression with the vampires. Maybe I should just declare war on the vampires. I think they count as an Elector count, though. I guess we'll declare war as we get closer. All right, guys. So we're going to be building up our Cav Corps here in the Talabheim. Altdorf will have our infantry, and our armory is getting built. And, of course, we're going to be getting all the good buildings we need soon. We'll be getting tier 3 to get great swords, so our army is going to start getting quite a bit stronger. Granted, maybe I should get some great swords before I leave. We'll see. All right, guys. Click the pin, you fool. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and do help pages. All right, click on them. No. Okay, so pin. You guys are saying pin. So those are the RORs. So where is the pin button, guys? No, that's the wrong button. Okay. Call the bank. I do read the chat. I see it right now. But, you know, while I'm looking, I can't do everything at once. We're here. I got you guys covered. I will not leave until we figure this out. Top right pin. Known factions, provinces, lords, heroes, events. You say it's in the top right. Heir of Sigmar. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. So top right of the unit card. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, God, you guys are saying top right of the screen, but top right of the unit card. Thank you guys for the good instructions. I will not let you down. So we have the Emperor's Wrath Steam Tank. If we look, has the emergency vent. Oh, so when it's an explosion that lowers leadership. I got it. We're good now. And kaboom. So it has explosions. That's pretty cool. That's going to be so good against greenskins and whatnot, like sending it in and just getting that leadership penalty. So yeah, again, it has boom, emergency vent, and it looks like it does also have discourage on its missile damage. So for the Knights of More, we've seen them. They have the immune to psychology here. We have the immune to psychology. For allies in range, so they have demagoguery, much like the Skaven. So very, very cool. I feel bad for people who just left and they're missing this. Like after all that. We did it! Go team! That's right! Together as one, the nation calls, and we figured out this unsolvable problem. Grim Resolve for the Knights of More. And for the Everlasting, is that like a new thing? I don't remember ever seeing that pin. Knights of the Everlasting Light. So they have an ability which gives, oh wow, -9 melee attack to all nearby troops. That's very, very strong. That's really good. Man, and magic damage too. Pretty badass. Those are just Empire Knights too. The Stubborn Bulls here are just greatsword units, so they're immune to psychology, and they're basically like going to be like questing knights for the Bretonnians. Cool. Next we have the Bordermen. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they do. So the Bordermen just, yeah, they're Outriders with grenade launchers, and they have Vanguard deployment, anti-infantry. The chat is immune to psychology. We already have the Suitsen's guns. You guys have seen that. No friendly fire. We have the Gunderman's Surefires, the handgunners. Stock Vanguard deployment. That's pretty much it. So they're kind of like the archers that can stock, but they're handgunners. We have the Noble Sons Abroad. These guys are very fast Vanguard deployment. Just better stats. 47 missile damage is pretty good. So just better pistoliers. We have the Stir River Patrol crossbowmen. They have suppress, so you can see they lower speed by 36%, which is cool. And they also do fire damage, no complaints there. Next, we have Nordland Mariners. So these guys actually are rowdy. So they're just a rowdy bunch. They do have aquatics, so halberds that can fight in the water. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys are proud of me. Yeah. So these Nordland Mariners have the glorious rowdy effect. So they can fight in the water and get drunk and party and do all that good stuff. Next, we have Eldred's Guard. So these are just basic spearmen. They do have silver shield. Well, they all have silver shields. I think, do they? No, they don't actually. Okay, so I think they just have better shields and better stats and, well, similar stats actually. Not that different, but yeah, they're okay. A little bit lackluster. And next we have the Swords of Ulrich. So these are just frenzy swordsmen. And yeah. AP. Oh, you're saying the grenade launchers have a ton of AP? Let me go back and check. Yeah, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, check that out. So the Bordermen actually have really good AP values. Nice. 28 AP out of the 58. AP Grenadiers. So that's it, guys. We've gone over all of them. There's a lot going on here. The Empire actually, I mean, hopefully I don't have to go to war with any of my Elector counts, because that actually sets you back. If you go to the Elector counts tab, you'll see, like, if if I'm looking at the variables, for example, of fealty, if I, demanded settlements, declined to defend settlement, negative imperial authority, declared war on elector count. So if I fight any other elector counts, it'll lower the fealty of every single one. So basically, you want to do everything you can to avoid war. Because as we improve relations and take out the vampire counts, eventually these guys will come to our heel and they'll be our minions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have the glorious Spartacus here recruiting, and we're done. So guys, thank you so much for joining today. That's going to be it. However, I have one last treat to show you guys on the way out. So let me go ahead and set this up here. So I need to get some lights on in here. I want to do it justice. So Lady Turin made a really cool piece I want to show you guys. So yeah, hold on. 1 second, my friend. Let there be light. All right, so I got to turn off the green screen now. So filters. I appear. Look at that technology. So Lady Turin is working on this box for someone here on the channel, and I want you guys to see it. So check this out. It's the crooked moon. So it's the bad moon, a bunch of mushrooms. And then you can also see there's an outline of Skarsnik and Gobla like sitting in the mushroom cave, like looking up at the bad moon. Isn't that cool? And it also has like, you can see all the intricate like little mushrooms she's done. The moon with the, of course, which has the skull. Skarsnik and Gobla sitting on a silhouette of a mushroom. Isn't that cool? Yeah. It's really neat. So it's a two-sided box. She hasn't finished yet, but you can see the rims are all painted, and the inside is going to be decorated. You can see there's some padding in there and everything. So this is art for the art gods, guys. Yeah, there you go. She works on all kinds of projects like that. But so guys, thank you so much for joining on the stream. Man, we had like record numbers today. That was pretty deep. So appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to part 2, which is going to be tomorrow, where we will continue our quest, try and get some more RWARs. Spartacus will hopefully continue to defend our lands, and we'll be good to go from there. So guys, let's go ahead and save it up. Save it up. The Empire. Only on turn 22. I mean, 22 turns, it'll go a lot faster now too. Like, it's just a lot of exploring new stuff in the beginning. Make sure it's saved because I'm always paranoid of that. And yeah. Yep. We're done for now. Thank you, guys. The nation calls once again. Be there tomorrow at probably 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as Karl Franz continues. And we got to resecure our forts. We got to take out the vampire counts, and we have to summon the elector counts. We summoned one. He fought valiantly, but he did meet his end, so he's been replaced. But we're going to summon more elector counts. It's going to be great. So, guys, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you on the other side. Cheers.